Right. What's up, J-Man? How are you, man? Good to see you. John? J-Man, we got John. John, are you in that Hangout stream? I just put the link out there. Let me know if you're not. J-Man, if you'd like to join, you're more than welcome. Mr. Charmed. Just got off work a little while ago. Took the puppies for a walk, did a few chores. The wife's not quite home yet, so get this going before she gets home. You got my info. Okay, I'll go ahead and send it to you. Hold on just a minute, my friend. You know what? I'm going to add it. Let's see. Let's do this. Let me get my email open. I'm not well. Just got back from the dentist. I can't talk, man. My mouth, I'm drooling everywhere. All right. Hey, Flacco. How are you? Good to see you. Send this out. Man, everybody's like, come on, let's go. Let's do this.
It's happening.
Hey.
Are you on YouTube too, or are you just I just got the Google Hangouts thing.
Um, I'm doing it through Google Hangouts. It's just I have the chat bar up.
All right. So you're not through YouTube at all?
The way we normally do it.
All right. So you went to YouTube and then started the Google Hangouts for that.
Yep.
So there's still the chat from okay. Yeah, I just saw the Google Hangouts thing pop up.
Yeah.
So that's all I
Yeah,
went into.
I threw that into the Google Hangouts chat that we're just on.
I am have you ever purchased something and then like you don't know where the hell you put it?
Oh, all the time.
And you're looking all over for it and you're like
It's
uh
always in the last place that you look.
I have checked everywhere. Whatever. Yeah.
What's up, Hop Shed? So, Flacco, I don't have your email, dude. Go to my about page on my YouTube. Hopefully, you're on a computer. If not, you won't be able to do it. But if you go to about on YouTube, you should be able to get through to get my email address. Send me an email. Let me know it's you. I will send you the link. Let's see here. Hop Shed. I haven't seen you around in a while. Let's see. Shit. Hop Shed, where are you located at? That's right. Cool. Hog, I sent you the link, dude. If I didn't already say that. Just trying to get it started. I got some fermentation going on in the background. You can hear it gurgling away. Get him! What's up off the 10th? How you doing? I knew you were in the UK. I didn't want to look stupid like I usually do. John, welcome.
Hello, hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good, man. Just got finished with work actually, so ready for a beer.
Same
So
here. Hey, Jamie. Let me know if you want in. Let me know. I know it's probably, she's like, nope, gotta deal with the kids. Gotta deal with the kids.
So I got home and I was looking at my comments on my my YouTube channel, and I got one from this guy. His username is shit you. That's his username, and he apparently was offended that I start my show. He or she, I don't know, was offended that I start my show by saying, "Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching." He's offended by that, and he says, "Don't you understand that there are 3 genders now? Transgender people would be offended by this." And I said, "Well," so I responded, and I said, "Well, even transgender people identify as one of the 2. What do you want me to say? Hello to he, she's, and it's out there." And
well, no, you got to use. They go by they have is
Shim,
and, Zim,
hello,
and,
Shim,
and all these other things now.
Well, fuck that. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, tell him to get the fuck out. What's up, Alex?
What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are things?
Doing excellent.
So
I thought they'd be offended because it would come off as you're promoting alcohol to minors by saying girls.
By boys and girls. That would be a more logical, argument. I would.
Right. Here we go. Cool.
What's up, Bumpy? What's up, John?
Oh my.
What's up, Alex?
What's up? Gotta make a new camera here. Let's see.
So I got some vapor things, and I used 1 pod, and I have no clue where I put the other 3 pods. I checked everywhere.
Pods? What kind of vapor? What are you talking about?
For Juul, I got the Juul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't know where I put them. I looked all over. So
just have to go back to good old fashioned smoking, back in the 80s.
What's that?
Yeah.
Hey,
Whatever.
John, do you ever have that one?
No, no, that sounds good. Well,
dude,
you
peanut
should
butter
join on Stout Sunday with that thing.
Oh, I got something I'm bringing on Stout Sunday. Let me go grab it.
Don't break my heart again.
No, I won't.
Hey, Thrash, this actually sounds, I just pulled this one out. This is a long trail. They're out of Vermont. I think this is a session IPA. It comes in at 4.5% ABV. But I just looked at the side here. It says generously hopped or dry hopped with Citra, Galaxy, and Amarillo.
There you go.
So it's almost,
it's almost like the Neep I made.
Minus the mosaic, yeah.
Yeah, there you go, John. That's Avery Brewing.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
I've never had that one, but we don't get a lot of Avery beers, but we do get, for whatever reason, the one that we get here is the Tangerine Quad.
There you go.
Belgian style ale. That is an incredible beer if you ever see that one.
Yeah, this is a $15 beer right here.
Yeah, the Tangerine Quad I think is $11.99 for a 22-ounce bomber like that.
Yeah.
Not cheap, but every beer that I've had from them, which is not many, has been pretty
Well, I wanted
good.
to come on Stout Sunday with the Colorado Stout, So like I've been doing with the beer reviews.
Yeah.
I think Avery.
I'll send you the link, and because I like I did last week, and Bumpy too. I've got your email. If you ever want to join a Stout Sunday, you let me know.
Yeah,
John, can you?
I'll come in while I'm in the break room at work.
Oh yeah, well you have to sneak away sometime, Bumpy. Get with the program.
Hey, John.
Oh yeah, on a vacation.
John,
what's up, Alex?
Can you add them like you add me?
Well, yes, but Brian, it's easier to do Thrash, send him an email, I think, because that's how he does it. And then I could add him to the IBRG chat, but I don't think they would want to be annoyed with
No, you don't have to do that.
100 messages a day, because that even get tired of that freaking Hangouts chat. I want to leave the conversation all the time because I'm at work and my phone's like ding, 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 and I look and it's a bunch of bullshit.
Right.
So, if they want to be added, I'll add them. But
you don't have to add me.
Email, so I could just email them directly.
No,
Okay, well,
I'd rather get an email directly because I deal with enough email.
Yeah, same here. Like I'm almost tempted to just join like half of the chats I'm in because
hey, John,
Yeah.
I don't get that much messages anymore, so I think things have calmed down.
for now,
Yeah, for
maybe.
now.
There's always highs and lows with that type of thing. Somebody will get drunk and post 100 messages one night. I mean, just wait till the weekend.
Oh.
I've gotten woke. I can't even tell you how many times I've been woken up in the middle of the night by those stupid messages, and it's usually somebody posting a GIF, those stupid GIF.
Yeah.
You know, like where it's like a little video clip, and then it says something supposed to be funny underneath it.
Yeah.
But I thought these messages were all our friends, John.
What? No, everybody that's in the group is yeah, but I don't want to get messages 24/7. I don't know. I could delete the app off my phone and then just check it on my computer, but then I would have like 1,000 GIFs to catch up on, and it's a bunch of.
Yeah, what I normally do is after a like a hangout, so I'll go up, hit the 3-bar thing, and then I'll go through and say leave conversation.
I don't even know how to leave.
Although I left
That's
the
my
last
problem.
conversation and then Wet brought it back again.
That's my problem. Is I'm part of like 1,000 conversations. Like I could just scroll for days.
Hey, John,
I need to like delete
you could take
the app and then re-download it and start fresh and then leave the conversation after every hangout. But I don't know. You live and
John,
you learn.
You could take the link off, John. You can go on your phone. You can stay in the conversation, but take the link off so it doesn't keep adding you with messages every time.
Well, if you're in the conversation, you're going to get notified every time somebody leaves a message.
It's kind of like the Google Hangouts. When you start a chat, whoever was in that chat before, it could be days, weeks later. If someone posts something in there, it's going to go to everybody. Everybody's in that chat.
Yeah. And I'll get calls too while I'm at work. Somebody's like, "Oh, I missed this call," and they'll just like click a video call, and I'll get like a video call at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday, and I'm like, "What the hell is this?"
Right.
And then, more than likely, it's probably drunken one. Like, hey.
Yeah, drunken one. So, Alex, did you see the video I put out on the horses?
Yes, I did. I really like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
I got an alert while I was at work and saw the picture because I have your notifications on. Yeah. So I'm going to watch that later. I always enjoy that stuff. It's nice to have decent people out there that actually take care of animals and do that type of stuff, especially with horses. Like, I didn't realize there were so many like horses out there that needed help. Like, I thought that was more.
Oh, there's tons, man. There's so many horses that need help. We're only scraping the surface out here. What's up, Hog?
What's up, guys? Hey, John, man. So you got it all wrong, my brother. There's 2 options on the PC and on the phone. You can mute notifications so that no notifications pop up when that chat room gets messages, phone calls, or anything. You won't get notified.
On Hangouts?
Yes, on Hangouts or on the PC.
Is it per chat, or is it you can set it up globally?
So once you are part of a chat, there is an option to turn off notifications on that chat.
Okay, cool.
And that will stop the notifications, or you can just leave it.
I mean, I have my phone when I'm at work. Usually it's on silent, but like when I'm in between places or whatever, I'll check it on my phone, and I'll have like 100 messages. It's not even so much that it interrupts me at work. It's just the fact that a bunch of people on the chats post nonsense, I guess, is what bothers me.
Yeah,
like the gif. If you have 40, 50-year-old guys posting little smiley face gifs or like it's like, come on, man. Like, how old were we? A bunch of kids, children?
Then you gotta leave the chat. Leave the chat.
In reality, John, that chat is only for beer. There's no reason to keep chatting throughout the day. You should only do
yeah, that's the thing that bothers me about that chat, Alex, is it's called the IBRG, the International Beer Reviewers Guild. So that chat should be beer focused. I don't want to see a GIF of Chuck Norris punching a mountain or some, you know what I mean? Like I want to see beer related stuff on there.
I'm blasting a few of the chats here.
I'm brewing tomorrow.
You're brewing?
Yeah.
I see a bag of green.
Finally gonna do this is a full pound of flaked rye. Finally doing
nice.
the and then I got some Vienna, like 9 pounds of Vienna, some carafa, some caramel, and aromatic malt in here.
Nice.
Yeah, finally doing that rye Irish red there that I'm gonna put on the oak cubes. So
very cool.
Bumpy live stream tomorrow or no?
What's that?
Live stream tomorrow or no?
No, I think I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna be different. I've been kind of doing on my brew days besides trying to do videos or live feed, taking pictures and then like talking about the brew day and stuff like that, and just doing like a picture collage. I think that's kind of worked for me. I can add some music to it. That way, it's not so boring.
Well, it's not boring when I talk to you and everybody on the panel.
Well, yeah, I just give like the basic rundown of stuff and then kind of talk about what I plan on doing with it. So I think that will work. Kind of works for me too, because then I'm not like constantly like trying to do camera angles because I'm limited. I only have my phone, and I have a tripod and stuff like that. But
I get what you're putting down, my man.
Should be good anyways. Should be a nice day tomorrow. It's supposed to get up into the 40s.
Yeah, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow here. I mean, not tomorrow.
It was 62 here today. Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain Thursday.
We got in the 40s today here, but we're supposed to get into the mid 50s tomorrow. We're starting to get into the springtime weather now,
which is nice.
Yeah, we're supposed to, on Friday we're supposed to reach like 50, 51 or something. So
it's a nice change, you know. That damn storm that went across the United States. Did you guys get dumped on too with rain or snow or anything?
Raining here now.
Okay.
Over the weekend we got some rain, but that's about it. Not much. Not really even that much, honestly.
Yeah, so we got Rod J. We got Bearded Beer Man. Hey guys.
Howdy.
Sorry, Jesse.
Oh no, I was just saying it was a pretty dry weekend. It was just kind of chiller temperatures from Friday would drop from 60 down to the 30s again, so it felt cold, but nice blue skies. And
well, I got friends that are in the Carolinas. They said that the trees are budding now, and I mean it's starting to get green there. I can see out on the grass. It's all brown right now, but you can see, in some places where the green's starting to come up. So we should be budding here in Colorado here shortly.
Yeah. The past month we've had birds chirping, so that's always a good sign.
Yep.
Hey Brian,
start hearing and seeing birds.
Is Cinnamon the one that has the cancer in her eyes?
No, Cinnamon is a blind horse, and the one you're talking about that's Gambler, or not Gambler. That's Dealer. Dealer. He's got a protector on that keeps parasites, flies and crap out of his eyes. But yeah, he's done with chemo for a while, which is good. So they're gonna check him out here shortly, and hopefully. They keep that on there. It keeps the sun out of his eyes too. So it's kind of like wearing a pair of sunglasses for horses.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, the one that Cinnamon is a blind horse.
Well, you said she could see a little bit in the video.
Yeah, it's pretty much shadows out of that one side.
Okay.
But yeah, she's got to have a companion horse because the horses are so wild. They adapt so well to the environment. If it changes, if you lose one of your senses, all your other senses just light up. You're more alert with those senses.
Wow.
So it's cool, yeah. But yeah, it's cool, man. I pretty much did that video for you, Alex, so you could see those babies.
I really enjoy that. I really do, and I hope your friend, the other horse, gets better. So when he gets better, maybe you can film him too to see what.
Yeah, I'm gonna do I'll do another one. This one, the one that I did was Terrellin's horse rescue. The other one I'll do is Edward's Animals, and this is the one where they have the different types of animals there. Where you got the sacred cow, you have the llamas, you have the chickens, you have the Shetland ponies, you got Linda's horses, and yeah, it's just I'll do another one with them and all the goats.
Now, who's the person that you did the video with that you showed me today?
Oh, that's my wife, Barbara.
Oh, that's your wife, Barbara Farm?
What?
You said it's your wife, Barbara's Farm?
No, it's my wife. My wife, her name is Barbara.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Miss Thrash.
Yeah.
Rashida.
Oh no. Wet just sent a picture. I wonder what it could be.
Oh, God. Oh, so by the way, Ronnie S.
It's Wet.
Is watching, and I accidentally typed Ronnie. How are the thongs in the accounting world? And what I meant to say was Ronnie. How are things in the accounting world?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
my bad.
Oh, it wasn't bad. That was a Freudian slip. I don't think he wore a slip though. Yeah, that looks good, Wet.
Oh God, what is this? Should I look at this picture?
Yeah, it's wet.
It's very wet. It's a land shark. A land shark.
Land shark.
I wouldn't post any inappropriate pictures. I'm not that guy.
Right.
With a devious laugh.
I know.
I'm not that guy.
Supposedly they're gonna start charging you $500 for explosive pictures now. If you send it to somebody and they get pissed about it.
It's not like having a brew day having Wet on. He's just cutting farts the whole time.
It was a good day. Good day.
Was that your brew day, Thrash?
Yeah, it was fun.
Nothing but wet farts?
Yeah, well, towards the end. It was fun.
Not the beginning. The beginning was kind of serious.
I ordered a large pizza and some cheesy bread later, like that day, your brew day, and I ate it all.
Nice. Well, you never came back.
I woke up later and it's like the walk of shame type thing, but with food. Like you just wake up and you have like pizza crust all over your chest and
and your beard. You had tomato sauce in your beard.
Oh, it was bad. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I ate all of it.
Yeah.
Hey, on my next video, I'm gonna shotgun Four Loko just for the hell of it.
All right.
Fucking Wet.
Well, those are only like 8% now, though, right?
No, they're 14. They go up to 14.
Most of them are 14%.
They have 12. You can get the little shooters. I believe they're 8. They have little 6-packs now. You can get here.
Well, we got. I've seen single 16-ounce cans of them, but they were like saying 8% on them.
Oh, they have different kinds, and there's like the margaritas Bud Light has. They have different ones. They have those too. They have the wimpy Four Locos, and then they got the big boys.
In New Hampshire, we got the wimpy ones, apparently.
Hey, John, I friended you on YouTube Friends, by the way.
Oh,
I saw it.
Yeah, I friended you back, brother.
Well, I know you see it,
how
John?
How does that work? Hold on, let me check.
I don't know. I've never done it before.
I don't know either. It's like texting, I guess.
Where do I?
Maybe it's like MySpace again.
It's just like you're texting one person instead of the group chat, I guess.
Oh, okay. Hey, let's
It must
see.
be something new because I've never seen it before.
Yeah. Instead of you're sending a message to everyone in the group, it's single, I guess.
That's cool.
If you didn't want everyone to know what you're talking about, I guess it's like a private message. It's like in your DMs for YouTube then.
So Thrash,
I got you, Alex. I found it.
Okay.
What do you use for brewing software?
Brewing salts?
Brewing software.
Oh, brewing software. It's
Brewing
let me.
salt?
Well, I thought he said salts. Everyone was talking. Shut up, John.
I didn't say anything.
All right. Jesse, I put it in the chat.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Great, I can't see it. It's Brugger.com. BrewGR.com.
All right. So you don't. Okay. I was just wondering because I was just thinking about like trying to do that bumpy dump nut brown and how to present it. And since I don't have like the OBM software or whatever people are saying.
Oh, OBS.
Yeah. To like present.
Yeah.
Not only like that, the chat and everything else. I didn't know if that was something that you'd be able to do on your screen.
Yeah, I can do it.
We could build it off your screen, and that way we can still see the you and I or whatever.
We can do that.
Chat.
I'll play around with the presentation of it. Yeah, we can do that. It's not a problem.
Yeah, because otherwise, if we do it on mine, we're not going to be seen. It's just going to be Bear Smith screen right up in the face. Yeah. Everybody can see my mouse moving.
No problem.
I mean, I can still build it. I can still build it on my own off the side there, but kind of go through it.
Yeah. If you want to get the base done, that'd be cool.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of I did some research on the nut browns and what they kind of use, so kind of have a basic gist of it, and then it's just kind of tooling it.
Cool.
What maybe I just missed something, but what exactly are you guys talking about? We're
going to do a collaboration brew. So
okay.
If you want, go ahead and tell them what the name of it is, Jesse.
Okay, so this all came about because people like to use my name and make different references. So the Bumpy Dump was mentioned. So I said that what, I'll brew a beer called the Bumpy Dump. And it's going to be a nut brown ale. So
okay,
that's what we're
going to have a brown ale.
a nut brown ale called the Bumpy Dump.
Oh Jesus!
So okay, so my question would be: if you're brewing a beer, how is it a collaboration?
We're going to work on it together.
We're going to work on the recipe
together. So you're going to brew it, Bumpy, but you and Thrash are going to collaborate on the recipe before
Thrash can brew it as well, but we're going to build it together on a live stream. So it's going to be we're not going to work on this. It's going to be all built on a live stream. So
yeah,
do other viewers have input as to what goes into the beer?
I think that we could probably put maybe some input from viewership on comments. Maybe like if we actually put nuts in it, maybe what style of nuts?
You gotta have chestnuts.
Or D.
Hey, I don't know how to brew beer, but I know what needs to go in beer to make a good beer. So
I mean, I personally wouldn't take like because I've seen somebody do this in a video and they took mixed nuts, the salted nuts.
Yeah.
And they put that. You don't want to put stuff with salt because that's going to change your water profile and stuff. So.
Right.
You're going to want like fresh cracked nuts.
Give you a flat head too.
Yeah.
Oh, that just sounded wrong.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna duck out for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it going. The wife just got home, so I'm gonna go say hi and all that stuff.
Okay.
Right.
So can anybody see the chat that's going on? Because I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Is there anything happening?
I just commented something funny. I thought it was funny.
Besides what's going on, is there anything going on?
Thomas Middle 75.
We've got Ronnie S is in the chat. He's at work, but he's watching. He says he thinks his secretary is wearing a thong.
Maybe.
Middlefra is watching, says cheers. Gotti just checking in for a few. And then Wet Dreams says, what? Hi, pal. Is that what that's supposed to say?
Paul, it messed up.
Oh, and then Will on a gassy day, maybe a thong will hold them in. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they call those cheese cutters, right?
Hey, there you go.
I think that's all. I think you're all cut up now.
Mm-hmm.
So Milfro, huh?
That's the guy that we found that couldn't figure it out. Remember?
Mittelfra is also it's a hop, right?
Yeah, I believe that's what I was gonna say. It sounds like it's Mittelfurrow is it's a German, it's a German noble hop varietal, I believe. Mittelfurrow Hallertau. It's from the Hallertau, which is like Herratau. It's German. So
right. Yeah, some of the Sam Adams beers are using the Hallertau and Mittelfra. That new I want to say it's the Bavarian Lager uses those hops. It's actually, I don't know if you've had the Sam Adams Bavarian Lager, but it's pretty dang good.
Yeah, I have.
I mean,
I like their noble pills as well.
Yeah, that one's good. It's been years since I've had that, but the Bavarian Lager, I think it's just a seasonal beer, but it's one of those that's crafty enough to kind of like give you a little bit more bang for your buck, but it's still light and sessionable, and just I was pretty impressed with it.
The beer I really liked from them, and I don't think they make it anymore because I have not seen it in years. Was the Latitude 48 IPA.
I never got to try that, and no, I don't see it anywhere anymore. I think
that was actually a decent IPA. They actually did a mixed pack of that where they broke it down, and they had the Latitude 48, and then they did like single hop varietals. So it was the same beer, but then they would just use each hop that they had used to make the Latitude 48 IPA. So you got to taste just the single hop in it. It was actually pretty neat. So there was one that was just like Fugel or Fugel, however you want to pronounce that hop,
Right.
And then they had each different hop that was used in it. So
hey John, is Thomas 75 live? Because I got two messages from Bill Beergill from Thomas 75.
Yeah, I just got it pop up on my phone. He's doing a Tuesday tasting room beer thing.
Okay.
I'm already on here, so I'm good.
No, I'm not going on there yet because I'm already on here, so I don't want to be.
I'm not going anywhere. Not for a while, at least.
I'm frustrated that I just lost 3 pods.
Oh, what happened?
They'll turn up, Bumpy.
How did you lose them?
I had them and I opened them up while I was drinking one night, and I don't know where I put the rest of them.
Well, maybe the pod fairy returned them to you. Go check under your pillow.
I looked everywhere. I did not check under my pillow. I did check under the bed, though.
The pod fairy may have been looking out for you.
What about in the garage? You cannot put them in the garage?
Bumpy, what are pods, Bumpy?
It's a little thing filled with the chemical that they make
it's like it's an alternative to smoking cigarettes, Alex. It's like nicotine vapor.
It's a vape juice.
Vape, yeah.
Well,
vape juice.
Why don't you check in your refrigerator behind you? Maybe you accidentally.
Not gonna be not that kind of juice.
No, but I'm just saying you can accidentally put it anywhere.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Have you checked your bum hole? Have you checked your bum hole yet, Bumpy?
Did you check your junk drawer?
No, I said bum hole, but yeah, sure.
It'll fit there too.
Check your bum.
Hey John, what'd you have for dinner tonight?
I haven't had dinner yet. I got home and then Thrash went live, and here I am.
How was your date a couple days ago?
Oh, it was good. We're going out. We're kind of dating now, so yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna say, "Oh, John has a girlfriend," because I wasn't sure. I was gonna wait a couple weeks to obviously.
I don't know. It could be just a fling for right now. Title girlfriend takes a while. I mean, that's in my opinion, but that's.
Well, you never know. You just never know. So I'm happy for you, John. So I guess we can officially say you're boyfriend and girlfriend, or no?
I don't know. We're just. I don't want to label it yet.
Yeah,
That's what
so-
I was saying. It takes at least 10 dates, maybe, before that. Well, that's my opinion, but
I
Yeah, John, I
Sure.
think just wait a little bit, and then you could say you're, you know what.
you don't want to freak her out.
You don't.
No, I'm not. Believe me, She's gonna be saying it before I do, if that's what it comes
Yeah,
down
that's
to.
what I'm
you know.
saying. Like, you don't want to go too fast where you freak her out.
You don't wanna do that.
And a new relationship, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's my opinion. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
The way I see it, enjoy the friendship and see where it leads, and then if it does well, just keep on going. That's all. That's how you're supposed to do it, right, John?
Well,
Sure.
just don't get drunk the night before you're going on a date. That's
No. I can't show her my true colors just yet. She'll never want to go out with me again.
Oh.
Hey, John, does she know about the YouTube video channel yet or no?
No, I'm not advertising that.
Oh.
All they gotta do is type in your name.
Yeah, John. So you're gonna eventually have to tell her. She accidentally looks that up.
People don't just whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal.
No, it's
No.
not.
That's not like a pit. That's not something I'm gonna use to like hey baby, I got a YouTube channel. You want to check it out? I mean,
I just get annihilated there.
You're right, John. Keep it to yourself whenever you're ready.
I mean, it's the first thing you type in your name on Google search. It's gonna say YouTube and Facebook and whatever.
yeah. Well, I don't really have social media other than YouTube, and I do have Facebook, but I don't have any pictures on there. It's just a picture of the state of Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
The only reason I joined Facebook was so I could do the beer talk stuff. I didn't have a Facebook until like 3 months ago.
oh.
I hate
Honestly,
social
I don't
media.
really even
I
use.
hate social media. The only thing I like
Yeah.
about social media is the fact that YouTube has allowed me to like meet all you guys and do this type of thing.
That is.
Other than that, social media can suck it.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you guys 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What's going to happen, John, is you're going to be out on a date with this girl, and somebody's going to approach. Some girl's going to approach the table and be like, "Oh my God, are you the Georgia Beer Reviews guy? You're so cute. You are so lucky to be out with him."
I can see that.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that's exactly what's gonna happen.
And don't bring where you go on dates,
I'm
dude.
such a celebrity.
Don't take her to places you take dates on. That's another thing.
Oh boy.
Well, it might not happen, John. Maybe she'll never find out. We'll see.
No,
I
I'll
mean,
find
I'm
out.
not hiding it, but I'm just not gonna
Broadcast it.
Yeah, not. Man, Flacco, where are you at, man? Get your ass in here.
He said
Flacco's
that
in
he's with the
chat.
kids a few minutes ago.
Oh, what the kid?
Well, I added him to the beer guild, so he should be able to jump in. But obviously, we're not.
No, this is not on the Beer Guild because Thrash. This is Thrash's channel. He's not on the Beer Guild.
Okay, never mind.
Maybe that's why I
If he
didn't
wants
join.
to join, we can send him we'll
Through the
get him
invite.
on it. Thrash has got his info.
Send out the beacon.
The beacon of beer drinking.
Mm.
Boo! We got live going on now. Boo! Boo! Boo!
Jamie. All right, we're not talking about me and my love life. Jamie's on here. Congrats, John.
That was it. Actually, I dropped it after that.
I should. I couldn't see the chat, so I can't warn anybody because I don't see the chat.
And Miss Gumby says, "Damn, I came here for chicken because Thrash titled the stream."
I'm thinking about chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, he says, "I feel like chicken tonight." Chicken tonight.
I
And
actually
we have
had
not talked about chicken at all. So, Miss Gumby, I like fried chicken. It's good.
I like fried chicken.
The
I
wife
wish I
made
had
a,
some. I wish I had some fried chicken right about now.
the wife had some old. We had some chicken like bones and stuff like that with some meat left on them. I think it was like one of those rotisserie chickens or something. She boiled that down in a pot, made a nice chicken stew with gooshi. I think it's pronounced
I
gooshi.
don't know what that is.
It's like the little potato dumpling things
Oh,
and stuff. and
Pot
cream.
Snickers. They're like pot Snickers.
sticker?
Yeah,
Not
it was
pot
pretty good.
sticker.
Not
She
pot
spiced
Snickers. Pot
it
Snickers.
up with, like
That's a whole
Pot
other
Snickers.
conversation right there.
Well, over here they call them fried wontons, but I mean, wontons or some shit.
So Thrash, Flacco, I think is busy right now. But Miss Gumby, you want to join?
I think I got her email. Hold on.
Bumpy. You mean Gnocchi?
He can't
Yeah,
even
it's like
say right.
GNUCCI or something like that.
Gnocchi. It's delicious. I'm Italian. We eat gnocchi all the time with like red sauce. It's really good.
Yeah, it was my first time having it. I was eating it. I was like, she's like, "How is it?" I'm like, "It's good." I'm like, "It's nice and it's like little potato puff things in the."
They're so effing good. Yeah, Miss Gumby says she'd like to join. So
it's not just like it's just like dough, like I guess like puffed up dough.
It's potatoes. Yeah. It's like potato dough almost. It's like it's made with potatoes. Yeah.
Hey, John, did anybody call you on your thing? Because I just got a call and it said unknown name. I don't know.
I don't know.
That one I didn't get.
Miss Gumby, that damn thing failed again. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and advertise the link for those who want to get on. It's only going to be there for like 10 seconds.
All right.
Be prepared.
Thrash, we now know you're like a 5-minute man.
Hey, you can time an egg with me.
5 minutes is good in most parts.
Ooh, potato pancakes are tasty as well, says Vanessa Kitty. Yeah, potato pancakes are actually pretty good.
I like speaking of pancakes.
John,
what the Chinese or the Oriental pancakes there? The ones with the onion scallion pancakes.
Oh yeah, scallion and aren't they made with like egg too, like scrambled eggs and scallions, and then they're like, or is it just
I think it's like the wonton mix stuff, but they like make them flat like pancake and add scallion or something.
Yeah,
but they're not that heavy. They're not wonton. Oh God!
Jesus, right.
It's getting deep. All right, here we go.
Is that a devil's backbone or devil's?
No.
Ooh, look at that!
No, that's
Breckenridge cool with the background.
Oh, Breckenridge, yeah.
That's a bomber right there.
Hot peak.
I'm drinking one from Westbrook here. White tie.
Cool.
Nice. What's the white tie?
Belgian. It's a Belgian beer, but instead of coriander and orange peel, they add fresh lemongrass, ginger root, and a dash of Sriracha Ace hops.
Nice.
Sriracha Ace is an awesome hop.
Yeah, that gives off nice lemon notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very lemony and like you taste the ginger. It's like it's a really sessionable beer. It's
Did you say sessionable or sexual?
It is. I don't know. It kind of is sexual too. I'm kind of pitching a tent now.
You need 2 rating scales for that.
It's
I'm about to pop open the Javelina IPA.
Is it like a summer sandy?
Summer sandy with these nuts. Cheers,
I like
guys.
that can, Bumpy. That looks like it should be a stout, though.
No, it's just a can now.
Hey, John, I looked up Westbrook, and I can't find it around here. I don't think I looked it up on Total Wine.
They are actually out of South Carolina, I believe. Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. So, I don't know. They have pretty good distribution. You might be able to find some of their beers if you look hard enough.
You see
Blonde Hooker from Thomas Hooker Brewery.
Isn't that the 10% beer that you had the other night?
Oh, me?
No, Jesse.
Oh no, yeah, I did. Fucking shit, man. I did. That's this one over here. I did a video on that today, so it's so backlogged. You look for it in like a week or two. I did a video
the other night. That's what I was like.
This is like, yeah. This
I bet
is
those will knock you out.
A very interesting video that will be put out. Let me tell you.
It must be that bad.
Oh, Miss Gumby, did you get the link or not?
She's there.
She's here, man. She's been,
there
she's
you
right
are.
there.
I didn't even see you come in.
She's been on
She was there. She's been there about
I
2
was
minutes.
busy jacking my jaw, man.
It's fine. I'm here.
Yeah, she was there like 2 minutes. Flacco's here.
Flacco.
See, I saw Flacco come in. Miss Gumby, she just like came in under the radar.
She snuck in. She snuck in when you were
Oh, get him.
Get him, Flacco.
What's up, guys?
Miss Gumby, she just like came in under the radar. Hey, Spicy.
Get him. Get him.
What's up, guys? Hang on, let me exit out of YouTube.
Yeah, mute your YouTube.
I just exited out. It's all good.
Cool.
Yeah. How's it going?
good, man. What you
Cheers.
drinking?
Cheers, brother.
You drinking a homebrew?
Cheers to Miss Gumby too. She just got on here too.
She's cracking one.
Cheers, Gumby.
Yeah, we just got here. Cheers,
Ooh,
y'all.
Milwaukee's best ice. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. Cheers.
No homebrew, man. No homebrew. Unfortunately.
Are you out of homebrew like myself, or yes?
No, I have like 3 left in there, but I'm not really feeling like drinking those right now. I've been drinking my homebrew all week. You know, I wanted something different, so I reached for the bock that I had left in the fridge. You know.
Yeah.
Vodka. What?
Yeah,
What,
it's a
what,
bock.
so what are you drinking? What are you drinking, Flacco?
It's called the Crawford Bock. It's from the Carbach Brewing Company.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Carbach, man. I keep hearing about them, and I haven't been able to find their beer, though, in my area.
Have you tried one
Really?
of those the ghetto gas liquor stores? Those seem like they always have everything there.
No, Carbach I thought was like a good craft beer. You're not going to find that in a shitty gas station.
Well, every
No, I
time I
mean,
think of
liquor store.
Carbach,
Liquor
I think
store.
of Weyerbacher.
Oh, yeah.
Carbach's pretty good,
I have really good package stores, liquor stores, stuff around here. I can get a lot of stuff, but I just haven't seen Carbach.
Yeah, man. They have some good stuff so far. I've liked a lot of their stuff, man. They have a Big Bright IPA. That one's pretty good. They have a Clown, which is like a double IPA. That one's stupid good. They got some pretty good shit, man. I like them so far. You know.
Do they have any
From what I've
wheat
tried.
ones that you know of, like wheat ones?
They do. They have some. They have some. They have like a Pilsner. I think they have a blonde. It's called. It's called Love Street. Love Street. Yeah.
Street
It's a
or
Kolsch.
street?
It's a Kolsch. Love Street. It's a Kolsch. It's okay. I'm not a fan of it too much, but it's okay. That's the one I'm not a fan of.
Mhm.
I like the darker shit.
Oh, so it's too light.
It's too light for me. But a lot of other people like it though. It's a good beer, I guess. So I heard you and Bumpy talking earlier about y'all gonna build your own brew.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be a badass stream.
It ought to be fun. I mean, this is pretty much getting the recipe together. I think when the brew days come, we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun time when you did that the other day.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it's good home brewing. I got my homeboy's kit sitting right here. I can't wait for him to come over so we can do it.
Heck yeah.
He's
Oh
making
yeah, you gotta make that Mexican beer.
Fuck yeah, the Mexican lager, man.
Are you gonna do it live? It would be pretty cool if you did.
I don't know. It depends. It's his beer. I don't know if he wants to do it live or if he wants. Because the whole goal of this was for me to actually teach him how to brew his own beer at home.
That was the
So
whole
he might
point. I
wanna
wanted to learn too. That's like step by step instead of
Yeah,
you know.
he wanted to. I don't know if he wants to concentrate on just the actual brewing, you know, and not be distracted with his first brew. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
You could.
I want to go
could
see.
spice
I
that
have
up with
a 4-gallon pot and a 5-gallon pot already.
Do you have any
you're-
dehydrated peppers, Flacco?
Do I have any hydrated peppers?
Dehydrated peppers like habanero, ghost, any of those?
Dehydrated. He's talking dehydrated.
Yeah.
I don't. My chile plants are actually dead at the moment. I have to replant.
Yeah. I was just saying if you had anything like a dehydrated pepper, you could throw that into the boil, the last 5 to 3 minutes of the boil, spice it up a little bit. bring some spice to that Mexican lager.
Hey, that'd be a nice idea. I might have to just go to the store and buy some dried peppers. That'd be cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
Flacco, your plants die?
What's up?
Why did your plants die?
Why did my plants die? Because I didn't take care of them during the winter time.
Neglect. He
You got a brown
neglected them,
thumb.
Alex.
I totally neglected them, and they just died. Truth be told.
They need water. Plants need water.
Either
They
it
need
was
water.
either the peppers, it was either the plants or his children, and he chose his children over the plants.
No, children important. They're more
One of them
important.
has to live, so I chose the children. They'll be useful
Hey.
someday, you know.
Priorities, man, priorities.
Just make your plants next to the door. It's like, oh, they're dying, so let me water them. Have like a little tray there next to the door.
Yeah. The bad thing about it was though is that all my plants were in the ground, so I couldn't just pick them up and put them in the garage and shit. So it was
Okay.
kind of, they're there. So what can I do? You know, it's all good. It gives us a chance to start over. We're actually gonna work on the garden this weekend. Me and the wife. I might even
Nice.
plant some hops in there for myself.
There you go.
Grow my own wheat and shit, and just add my own little ounce of my own
Heck
shit.
yeah, man.
Hey, Flacco,
Make it more you.
stuff like
Yeah.
that?
Am I what?
Are you eating dinner right now and stuff like that, or no?
Spicy's whipping it up in the kitchen.
She's whipping it up. Whip it good.
Hey, all right, I got a question. This may be stupid, but I'm not a home brewer, so like you know how people are doing these hemp beers now, right? So, and a lot of them, you know, they smell like weed because they're made with hemp, but it's like like IPAs they're kind of gimmicky because they smell like weed, but they taste like an IPA. So,
Yeah.
what if, like, for example, okay, so let's say weed's legal. Like, for example, Thrash, weed is pretty much legal in your state. So let's say you got some really good weed, hypothetically, and you wanted to, instead of using hemp, you use actual marijuana to add flavor to the beer. Would the THC from the marijuana, like, would you put it in like during a heated part of the process to where the THC would infuse in the beer, or like when? I mean, I don't know. This is a weird question, but I just thought about it, and
That would be so
curious.
cool.
I would say that like because weed is a cousin, or which is called marijuana. Marijuana is a cousin of hops, so I would personally use it like a hop. And if you're looking for like the aromas and flavors, you'd want to add it into the very last few minutes of the boil. So you'd probably be going anywhere from
right
5
after
to
playing
0.
out, like do a whirlpool with it or
You
whatever.
would get all the flavor, and it would kind of be hoppy because, like, you know, it would add a lot of like hop character. Kind of.
I bet you people have done it. I bet you if you do a search online, I bet you someone.
But I guess my question would be that late. When you're adding it that late in the process, would the water still be hot enough to where where it would heat up and the THC would be released in the beer?
See, I don't know. I don't know how it would how it reacts to a boil. I don't know if THC boils off. I don't know if it. Yeah,
Okay, how about this?
know.
What about during fermentation? You know, what if we dry hopped it that way with some or what if we added some straight THC like oil? You know,
Well, that's the thing is you're adding the oil. The oil and the beer will
Yeah.
mix.
The oil's already the THC is at like you're gonna.
You would
I'm
have
just-
to. You would have to add it like you would
Be
have
hot
to add
like
it
in here.
sometime in the brew, in the boil.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, like, if you make pot brownies, you know, they're baked.
Because I
You
know,
so
but I know,
think
yeah.
I think that it has to be heated up. I think it becomes a chemical
yeah,
reaction.
you have to activate the trichomes, the THC at a certain temperature.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I mean, I can't. I don't smoke or anything.
I know that like any of the ones that you get, any of the hemp beers that you get in the United States do not have the THC in them. In Canada, it's actually legal, so they are actually brewing beers now in Canada that have the whole like the whole effect.
Right.
That have the actual the benefit of THC in them, like
Yeah.
I was just curious. That would be kind of cool. Like you're drinking a beer, you get a buzz, a buzz from the alcohol and the marijuana in there.
I call it a double whammy.
Double whammy, yeah.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
In California, they're actually Lagunitas Brewing is actually making like sparkling like seltzer water with THC in it. So I was just curious, like I don't know, I just kind of thought about
That'd
it.
be cool. I think that'd be cool.
If they're doing that in California, it won't be able to leave the state though because of the
I know.
that don't allow marijuana. So that's why they're not really doing it in America.
What they don't know won't hurt them.
Exactly.
And that's why you rebottle it in other bottles.
Somebody get a bottle and ship it this way.
You know what, Flacco? That's your next assignment.
What is that? Oh yeah, that could be my next assignment.
Yeah. Do a marijuana THC infused brewski.
And we'll just see how it turns out.
We're gonna name it. We're gonna name it right now, Flacco. We're gonna call it the Mule.
We'll call it the Mule.
Yeah.
And nobody's ever done that. Use the marijuana, the buds, and use them as hops, and put them in your beer as you would like dry hopping or late hop or whatever, and see how it turns out.
I could do that.
John,
I could do that.
Hey, John, don't they already put weed in beer anyway?
No.
Hey, but that's going to be an expensive ass beer. That's going to be an expensive ass beer because you're not talking about just putting 7 grams of hops or something in there. You know what I'm saying? You're talking
like dump a pound of weed in it.
Bro, you got to dump that shit in there, man. I mean, if
I could see Flacco there with a mortar and pestle, just like.
Hey, Flacco, don't a sweet
I don't know
water.
if I'm willing to sacrifice a whole ounce of it.
Wow, that's a lot of weed.
I know, right?
Well, maybe you can make a hash beer.
Well, the problem with Flacco is he would only make 1 gallon.
So
it'd be super concentrate.
Yeah.
Alex was asking me, no, Alex, they put hemp in some beer now, which hemp is not. Hemp has a lot of the aromas and stuff when you brew it in beer, like the Sweetwater 420 G13 strain has hemp in it. The New Belgium Hemperor has hemp in it, and they smell kind of like marijuana, but there's no marijuana in the beer, Alex.
Yeah, it's got some other what is it called, GTH or something? Something else that's within marijuana that kind of gives you a calming.
Here comes Hog nose.
Hog nose.
Hey man, this one right here, man, was good. That G13, I got a free glass the other day from one of the bars I was at, man. It was good.
I love the X-ray fish. That's such a cool logo.
It actually tastes like hemp, but then like at the end, you still get the IPA flavor from it. It's pretty fucking awesome. It's not like the Hemper that's fully danked out all the way through. This one still gives you some IPA-ness to it.
Yeah, but it smells more like marijuana than the Hemper does, in my opinion.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
It does smell more like it.
Hey, Flacco, underneath the glass, there's like a drawing underneath the glass you showed me on the video. You don't know that because I watched the video.
Oh yeah, man. Let me see if I can get it. The glass is dirty right now because I used it the other night. But there's a weed plant on the bottom of the glass. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it right now, but there's a weed plant on the bottom of it.
Oh, it's probably laser etched in there, isn't it, Flacco, to help with the carbonation? Is it laser etched in there?
Yep, sure is.
Flacco, wait a second. That's a maple leaf, man.
Sure.
That's the skinniest maple leaf I've ever seen.
Oh, and Flacco, I watched that whole video, and I kind of like your idea of you opening up a brewery. That is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, man. It's going to happen. I got dreams, man. It's going to happen.
If it happens, Bumpy, Flacco, I promise you I will come. But
remember, I got 2 years on my calendar, Flacco. I got 2 years on my calendar already.
2 years, man. 2 years, brother. That's all I need. 2 years.
Yeah, but I got that on my
Wes in
calendar.
the future, he's already got the calendar for 2022.
Hell
Yeah,
I
he
already
said
got
that he's
my- I
gonna have
got my
a
head
bar
moved
by 20 in 2 years, but
I'll go ahead and just tell Bumpy you're gonna have to pack your whole family up and relocate. You know,
Right.
you're the head brewer.
Hey Flacco, are you gonna?
Calm down, damn it.
Hey Flacco, are you gonna make another? Are you gonna make a lot of breweries, like in New Jersey and stuff like that, or just Texas?
I'm gonna focus on one brewery at a time because one brewery is probably a lot to manage already.
Yeah. See,
Didn't mean to take over your screen, Trash.
Oh no,
Go
you're
for it.
good, man.
well, like
Gives
any
me a
like
chance to
Sierra
love
Nevada
my
and
baby
stuff,
here.
they have like three breweries out now. You know, because they're brewing so much and they have so much in demand. So they have like a brewery in like the west. They have one in the central, one in the east, so that their distribution's good. But it took them a number of years to do that.
Oh yeah. I would imagine.
You don't just all of a sudden pop up and be like, yeah, I'm opening multi-million-dollar breweries throughout the United States.
Take over the world.
Right.
I think the brewery's gonna be called Flacco's Beers.
That'd be cool, but not. I don't know what I'll call it. It probably won't be that though. We'll see. That's too far ahead that I'm thinking.
I'm
It'll
sorry.
happen, man. It'll happen.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of folks that have started up their businesses. They're well off now. They all started with nothing, and they just had a dream and they just focused on it. That's the whole thing. Like behind the American dream, a lot of us just we don't have the ambition, or we just feel we can't throw anything away. We're just like working stiffs, just to make it by. But it's the ones that have that vision and dream and strive to actually get somewhere that actually end up making it. Lots of knockdowns, punches. It's a tough time, but those are the ones that seem to make it.
Well put.
I'll just keep being a robot and just live vicariously through all of you people that have these big dreams.
Yeah.
Hey Flacco, can I ever work with you, Flacco?
Hell yeah, you can, man. Heck yeah. You got a job.
Should we leave?
You
Is this
got
a
a
private-
job there.
Should we leave for a minute?
Huh?
Nothing. I'm just kidding. Black, you said, can I have a word with you? I said, should we all leave for a second?
I'm gonna need y'all to leave the room for a second, guys. This is
Just do this.
No, I meant work with you in the business and stuff. That'd be cool.
Oh, I thought you said, may I have a word with you? Like you wanted to talk to him.
No. I meant work with him.
Yeah,
Well,
Alex, you're gonna be the
Alex,
beer rep. You're gonna be the one that has to go out and promote the beers in the brewery.
He's gonna be our selling point.
Yeah.
I'll volunteer to drink all the beer and rate them.
John's he's the beer tester, the official beer
I'll
tester.
Yeah,
drink
the beer
all the
tester.
beer.
Before they get sent out, you got to test them.
Yeah,
Kind
there
of
you
like
go.
the breeder at Walmart.
You guys ever had this one? I don't know how far they distribute. This is Harpoon Breweries. Other
It's like
breweries.
a better version of like Blue Moon or Shot Top, I think.
Yeah, it's UFO stands for their unfiltered offerings. So.
It's actually owned. They should have good distribution. It's the same brewery as Harpoon. So
Yeah.
Harpoon and UFO are the same brewery. They just differentiate between certain beers that they make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I bottled that little 1 gallon that I had, dude. I tasted it, and I don't know what happened. But I mean, it still tastes good, but it got a funk to it, bro.
What's the one? But was that your stout?
That was one of the stouts. No, see the stout, the 5 gallon stout's in the closet. It's still going strong. This one here quit. I did another side batch off of the other shit. This one here quit. So it actually tastes like a sour cherry stout.
Oh, that
Really?
sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah. Sour stouts.
I only got
are actually
9
kind of
bottles.
thing. There's more breweries making sour stouts right now too. Because sours are kind of like a big thing, so they're kind of now branching off into all the like the fucking sour IPA I have.
Sad thing is, I don't know what got into it, so I cannot repeat this process, even if I love this beer.
Well, the fact that it's sour, it's probably lactobacillus because that's a very common. Lactobacillus can get it. You don't necessarily have to add it. The open air and stuff, the lactobacillus can form just by the beer being exposed to the air, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Well, there's other ones too. I mean, you got wild yeast just floating around. So there's strains out there that nobody really knows about that will do the same thing.
2.
Yeah.
2.0.
Well, that is a great
Lactobrettanomyces.
That's a great accident, bro. It tastes awesome. I can't wait till see it carbonated. It's good. It's gonna be good.
One of the best stouts that I've ever had was a sour stout. It was called Tart of Darkness. It was really good.
What company is that from, John?
From the brewery out of Orange County, California. BRUERY, the brewery.
Oh.
Really good. And they have pretty much nationwide distribution because I'm in Georgia and they're out in California.
Yeah, we don't get them though here in New Hampshire.
Well, New Hampshire sucks. No.
It does. We're actually getting a lot more in now because we used to have like really, really difficult like laws basically behind beer, and I think it was New Hampshire's way of trying to promote self-growth in like trying to keep people buying local. So it used to be like if you wanted to get your outside state brewery beers into the state, you had to pay an extra fee. So a lot of places are just like, screw New Hampshire, we're not going to do that. But now we're starting to see more and more fluctuation of different outside brewers in. So I don't know if they changed the laws or if it's just like breweries are finally just like, you know what.
And I say, and I do this all the time, I'm like, we can't get that here. I've never seen it or whatever. Me never having seen it doesn't necessarily mean that we can't get it here because Georgia, we have so many craft breweries. Like my favorite liquor store now in Peachtree City, they have craft beer and then they have an entirely separate cooler aisle with local craft beer. So nothing but Georgia local beer Georgia craft beer. So like we have such a craft beer, like, I mean, it's overkill here. We have like over 100 breweries within Atlanta and the immediate surrounding areas. And then there's like 200-300 in the state of Georgia. I get so many, like I've been doing more craft beers on my channel because I can get so many of them. And I mean, it's really insane. And when I can buy craft beer at a comparable price for most of the other craft beers from the rest of the country and for some of the like pseudo craft, like macro craft or whatever you want to call it, like I'll just stick to the local stuff. I've been buying like this is a craft beer here, Westbrook, and this is from South Carolina. And the only reason I actually bought this was because somebody recommended it to me. Otherwise, I would have probably bought a Georgia craft beer. But like I could drink a beer a day for the rest of my life from the state of Georgia and never run out of craft beer to drink. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's really crazy.
Well, that's same thing here in New Hampshire. But I'm actually coming up. I am starting to venture outside of New Hampshire.
Wow.
So I'm going to start including, because I'm seeing a lot of beers and I'm just like, they're not from New Hampshire. I'm not going to drink them. And I keep just buying New Hampshire. But I noticed I've started doing like a lot of the same breweries in New Hampshire over and over again. And I haven't touched every New Hampshire brewery. It's like I'm not hitting the ones that are way up north because they don't get down to where I'm at. But yeah, I'm starting to pick up some Maine brews, some Massachusetts, stuff like that. So I'll start incorporating some other states into my close to home state, still New England, but start incorporating that into my channel as well. So
yeah,
you won't be bored anymore either, right, Bumpy?
What's that?
So you won't be so bored getting the same brewery every time.
Well, it's not boredom. It's just I don't know, there's just so many beers that I see that like, and they get good like ratings. Like there's one that like has like a 4.7. It's from a main brewery, and they get like a 4.7 on Rate Beer for one of the beers, and it's just like I just don't pick it up because it's like I'm not going to do a tasting on it, so why pick it up? I can spend my money for stuff I can see videos on. So now it's like if I'm actually incorporating some of that stuff, it's like okay, I can bring that in, and it might broaden my viewership too, you know, because I have people that are probably like fucking New Hampshire beers. I'm never gonna drink that. So yeah, so if there's something that they might actually be able to get, if I start just kind of venturing out just a little bit, I might eventually, you know, hit people that are like in Connecticut that are like, oh yeah, I can get that beer and whatnot.
Yeah, so the beers you drink, Bumpy, I can't get them, and I want to try them.
Right. And so then you count on me to ship it to you.
Damn, you can read my
What you do is you do like John wants to do, and Alex, send him some money. He'll send you some.
Well, hey, I'll spend money, but I would think Georgia's a great state for craft beer. So I would rather send like a bunch of craft beer that I want you guys to review or try or whatever, and send you some good stuff that I've had. Like Hoggy Brewery is one of my favorite craft breweries. It's in LaGrange, Georgia, and I've reviewed a lot of their stuff on my channel. But they make IPAs, stouts. They have a really good sour beer that I'm going to review soon. And I've been planning on this for a couple months, but I'm going to do a brewery tour like really soon. I'm going to see if they'll let me record some of the tour and post it on my channel. I'll just say, look, I got a beer channel. I want to post it and like promote your guys' brewery because I love your beer, and see if they'll let me do that. And I'll put a video out. I think it would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
Hey,
the other cool thing is too, like I've done some beer meals and stuff with some other folks and stuff. I still owe a lot of people, but like I've done stuff with Joe, Average Joe from the Beer Patrol. So like I've sent him stuff from New Hampshire that he's not getting, and then he's definitely sent me stuff that I don't get here from like New York and even Ohio that he gets distributed to New York. So. Yeah, that's been pretty cool.
Win-win situation.
Getting stuff that you just cannot get, and it's like, wow.
Right. That would be like Brandon. You know, he has what Trillium and Treehouse and all that, which everybody says is some of the best NEPAs on the planet. And
I can get to that too, John. You know.
Well, what the hell are you waiting for, man? Come on.
It's a 45-minute drive. I can get you some Trillium.
That's cool.
Hey, Bumpy, there is a brewery that I like to try in your city, but it's an area code kind of brewery. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, no, 603? No, you don't. No, you don't.
Why, is it nasty?
I have not. They've made a couple of decent brews, but most of the stuff I've had from them, I don't care for. Now, everybody's palate's a little bit different. You might really like their stuff. But like I could only recommend right now one thing from them, and that was their coffee cake porter. I did a review.
That's the one.
That one actually tasted really good. It kind of tasted like coffee cake. But most of their other stuff is just not. It's just not good.
Do you mind if I try that coffee cake one? Because I've been wanting to try that ever. I think you reviewed it. I think that's how I know about it.
Yeah, I did a tasting video on that.
I think I remember it too, but pick that up and send it to you. The cake part didn't come through very well, I think.
It had like you kind of got like a quick little bit of like a cinnamon and cake, but I mean it was decent at least.
There was a beer that I had not too long ago, which I think I reviewed it, but it's a Georgia craft brewery. It was a Burnt Hickory Brewery out of, I don't know, it's closer to the coast, maybe Athens or somewhere, I don't remember, but Burnt Hickory Brewery, and I was very excited about it. It was Red Velvet Cake Porter.
Wow.
And I love Red Velvet Cake, and I had really high expectations. It was like 9% alcohol. It was really good, but didn't have that Red Velvet Cake taste. and I was really disappointed. If you're gonna call your beer cake anything, have the word cake in your beer, it damn well better taste like a cake. Otherwise,
Exactly.
it's
yeah.
just gonna be a letdown.
You
Almost
know
like
what brewery really
peanut
did
butter
that well?
stouts and stuff like that. The peanut butter's got to come through.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Now I've had some good peanut butter stout. Yeah, peanut butter beers.
Mhm.
Peanut butter porter, peanut butter stout. And a lot of times the peanut butter comes through because that's a strong flavor. And if you're using real peanuts or whatever in the brewing process, chances are it'll come through. But the red velvet cake that I had, I think they were using, I mean, obviously they didn't take the,
Right.
like grind up some red velvet cake and put it in the beer. They were using like vanilla extract and chocolate. I mean, because red velvet cake is basically like a chocolate cake with red food coloring and vanilla.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But yeah, it didn't taste anything like a red velvet cake, and I cried myself to sleep that night.
The
Hey, John,
has anybody had anything from Clown Shoes?
no,
I don't think I get clown shoes.
I know
Where
Clown
are they
Shoes
from?
makes
Where
it-
is
I know,
that?
I know that they make their way out to California because I've seen some other YouTubers that are out that way, out in the Seattle, California area, that have had Clown Shoes. But they started off, they were kind of like a gypsy brewery. They started off out of Ipswich, Massachusetts. They were using Ipswich Brewing Company's brewery doing their beers, and that's when I first found them. And they made one called, it's a double IPA called Space Cake, and that was awesome.
Huh.
It tasted just like cupcakes.
Mm.
It was really good. But now they've kind of jumped around to different breweries, and I've noticed like a lot of their beers now they're in the Boston. I think they're brewing out of like Sam Adams Brewery or Harpoon's Brewery. They're in Boston, Massachusetts now, and I've noticed a lot of their beers have kind of gone downhill from what they used to be.
Well, did you try the cake again? Did you try the cake beer again to see if it tastes the same?
Yeah, I haven't picked. I did try it one other time. It didn't taste the same, but I haven't tried them since they've been brewing out of Boston, Massachusetts now. So, but I noticed that I think they went to like Two Roads for a while because they kind of went from like Ipswich, Massachusetts down to like Connecticut, and now they're up in Boston, Massachusetts. But yeah, when the first time I ever had that beer, it tasted just like cupcakes. It was amazing. I was like, wow.
And what did it taste like the second time?
Weed.
It tasted like a failure.
Oh.
It tastes like a bitter failure.
It's like a turd.
It's been a new owner or something.
There was no cake, no sweetness. It was just bitter, and yeah.
Wow.
One of the best.
Is there new owners or something like that, Bumpy? Is that why?
I don't know. I didn't look into who owned it or whatnot. Like I said, they were gypsy brewers, so they didn't own their own brewery, and they've just been bouncing around. So a lot of times, like gypsy brewers, they might not even brew their own. They contract the brewer, so they'll be like, "Here's our recipe. Can you brew this? We'll pay you this for like rent and brewing, and then whatever proceeds, and they make money that way." But so they might not even be brewing their own. It might just be based off of the brewery. So yeah, maybe that's why they're bouncing around so much because their stuff's just not coming out right. I don't know.
One of the best porters I ever had was from Pontoon Brewery, which is another local brewery, and it was pecan pie porter, and it was literally like drinking a pecan pie in a glass. It was
That
awesome.
actually sounds really good.
Like that would be something if you guys make a porter, or I'm sure you've made porters before, but if you're gonna add a nut to a brown ale or a porter or whatever, pecan would be, or walnut. Well, walnut would probably be cool. I've never heard of that, but pecan definitely. Because the roasted malt, if you use the right kind, which you guys know more about than I do, you get like that caramel flavor from the roasted malt, and then you add the pecans in there, and you got yourself a pecan pie beer.
Pecan.
So we'll
to think about,
we'll talk when Thrash and I build that bumpy dump. We'll chalk you down for walnuts or pecans.
Now, I've never seen a beer with walnuts in it. That might be interesting. Pecans, though, I see a lot in like brown ales and porters and whatever. But that'd be interesting.
Well, here's the thing, though, because I've noticed like if you get pistachios, usually they come like salted. Like you get pistachios salted, right? So they kind of have this zing to them. If you ever had an unsalted pistachio, it has the same flavor as a walnut. So I'm wondering if using like pistachios would work.
Maybe, I don't know. I
didn't find a place that sells walnut or pecan. Where they got them crushed, but there's no oil in it. That's the thing. Because you don't want any of the oil in there.
No oil or salt.
Yeah.
You don't want anything added. You just want the nut itself. You don't want anything.
Well, there's a lot of natural oil, obviously, in any nut, pretty much.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's why, like, what I would do if I was going to do it, I would add it to mash. I wouldn't put it in the actual boil because, it would mess with the head retention at that point because of the oils that would come through.
Cool. Any of you guys ever had the Founder's Blushing Monk?
No, I have not.
Not yet.
It's a Belgian ale fermented with pure raspberries. It's 9.2% ABV and 20 IBUs. So
I had a Blushing Nun once.
Keep it up, Brian. Keep it up.
Is that a really?
And then Freddy
Is that a
Krueger
non-sex joke?
Yeah.
For shame. For shame.
Shame. I'm going to hell now.
Hey, Bumpy. I mean, not Bumpy. Brian.
Once Thrash was done with that nun, her holy water broke.
I'm on a bumpy road. Holy shit.
Oh wow.
The only thing I miss from Georgia is the fireflies.
Oh yeah, fireflies are nice.
Yeah, here they call them lightning bugs. So
Lightning bugs. I grew up in Alabama, and
you had them there too.
We used to call them lightning bugs. The only reason I knew about fireflies was from when that song came out. There was a song when I was younger that came out. It was like the name of the song was Firefly, and I remember asking my mom, I'm like, "What's a firefly?" And she's like, "Well, son, that's a lightning bug." I was like, "It's the same thing." And she said, "Yeah, those dumbasses from the north call them fireflies."
Right.
Yeah.
So.
John, you
when I was a kid, we used to call them nightlight. But halfway through the night, they would die, and there'd be no more light.
Oh, Bumpy!
When you capture them and hold them in a can with no holes punched.
Oh yeah, they freaking suffocate.
What we used to do, we used to go and catch them, and then like we would try to write like our initials real fast in the cement before the light faded away.
Girl,
you just.
That sounds. I don't know. I know it's just an insect, but that sounds.
Here's an interesting little tidbit. So, with the lightning bugs or fireflies, the chemical that causes their tail to light up, some breweries actually they extract that chemical and they use it to check the brew house for like certain things like their fermentation chamber and stuff to make sure it's clean and sanitized. So it will like pick up on any dirt like particles left over and it will like make a brighter light. So it's one of the ways that they actually can check to see if it's clean or not. So fireflies or lightning bugs actually have something to do in brewing.
Wow, Bumpy.
Cool.
Pretty smart, my man.
Don't let him fool you. He just sounds really smart.
No, that actually was on it. That was actually on the last beer.
Full of shit. We need that one. Oh, my dog's like you can see through him.
Brian. Oh, man.
Get on.
He's cold.
Oh.
You shouldn't have shaved him then.
Well, that's the thing is you think it's over. You think the storms are over. He's uncomfortable because he looks like a hippie. He can't see through the hair on his eyes. So you get him shaved. And next thing you know, there's a freaking blizzard.
Oh, damn.
Well, you should be done now, I believe, right, Brian? I mean,
Poor dog's like, damn, you're trying to kill me, taking away all my insulation.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's cool that he like stays still on your lap though. Like my dogs are freaking bouncy as shit.
He's old. He's 13, 14 years old.
Wow.
Would you say that your dogs are bumpy?
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh fucking road.
Leave it up, Brian.
And the corny joke of the night award goes to
Trash metal, or as Wet says, trash metal homebrew.
Trash metal.
Oh my lord.
Your dog kind of looks like he belongs in the Jedi right now.
He is.
Cute.
Wait till he pulls out his lightsaber.
uh-oh.
Then he has to pee.
We call that coning in my house.
Coning.
That sounds a little bit dirty there.
Oh, it is.
Coning over the bounding man.
That's almost as bad as saying I'm going to take a defecation.
When a dog cones, it's almost like one of those little cones that you see in the road that you have to like drive around. You know?
Red Rocket.
Pothole here. So what's Miss Gumby up to? Are you knitting right now?
Yeah, I'm practicing for my court stenography class. Actually, that's coming up.
Your what?
Court stenography class is coming up.
Is that the one like you type into the machine?
Oh, wait a second. Is this typing or is this like drawing? Like when people describe people and you draw like the mugshot or the.
It's the typing, the court reporter.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
How many words a minute can you type?
All of them?
Yeah, like 5.
You can see her in the court. Hey, Judge, can you have him slow down?
Hold on. Hold that thought.
Well, I don't think I have to worry about it too much.
I think John was trying to do like courtside Pictionary or.
Well, no, but I was just wondering, like, how much money do the people like when you get somebody in there that's a victim of whatever, and they're describing the perp, they draw the picture.
I've seen some sketch artists like they don't do
sketch artists. That's what I'm thinking.
Where they don't really draw. They like draw. They're actually in the courthouse and they have like an easel, and they're like the guy that drew like happy trees and shit. You know, they're like describing something, and it's like this shitty ass drawing. They're just like, I've never drawn anything in my life. I make macaroni and cheese.
Does he look like this? It's like that's a circle with a stick. Yeah, that's a stick figure. Sorry.
The person's describing something like, I was stabbed in the chest with a knife, and they draw like somebody smiling with a knife. Like,
what was that show that came on TV back in the day?
A big old sun coming up over the urban cliffs.
Called Pictionary or something. It was a show that
Pictionary.
A show called Pictionary? There was a show?
It was like a game show. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, it was actually fun to watch.
Well, Pictionary is like one of the best like board games to play. Pictionary,
one of the best drunk games to play.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Next to Twister.
Mm-hmm. Twister's kind of maybe when you're younger, but when you get older, Twister is not. I'm 31 and Twister's a bitch.
Let me tell you, I got violated in Twister.
Oh God!
I would just be I would. I don't even think I'm physically able to play Twister.
Hey man, I'm gonna go help the missus out, man. I'll be in the chat though for a little bit.
Cheers.
All right, Flacco.
All right, guys.
Once you're done, Flacco, once you're done helping the missus out there, why don't you come on back?
He just dropped off. He's like, I'm not listening to this shit anymore.
It's early yet.
Twister. Hey, spicy.
Twister
Meadow.
Yeah, concentration is what I'm thinking of.
Spicy 2 hands and 2 feet on red.
But yeah, Jesus, who's fucking vibrator?
That's Wet, I think, because he's
Yeah,
using
who's
his
got the
phone.
vibrator?
Wet, stop pleasuring yourself and come back.
He's like,
Well,
what?
yeah,
What?
what I was thinking about was concentration.
Concentration.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
You have to guess the pictures and all that or whatever. What is that? I don't know.
What Wet worries about is constipation.
Oh, damn.
And flatulation. And flatulation and accidentally flatulating so hard that he's shitation.
Yeah, and then on the wall he makes the consolation.
There you go.
What is that?
The consolation is the stars and
with the shitstellation.
That's explosive diarrhea though when that happens.
Barkley dog.
That's a little wet.
Oh, Toto.
That's the other one.
So you're typing right now, correct?
Yeah, everything we're saying.
Miss Gumby, are you typing?
He's practicing by typing out our conversation.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Are
He's
you
gonna
typing
take us to
everything we're
court.
saying?
No. No, I
That'd be
don't
pretty
think-
boring talking about farts all day.
I
Wet
know
farts.
I have magical fingers, but no, I don't think I'm that evolved yet. But I'm working on it.
Like, how do you type a fart? I mean, I just don't get it.
I don't know. In the courtroom, there's a lot of things.
What you'd have to do is you'd have to emphasize it as a sound. So you'd have to probably put it in like quotations or like those little side markers.
Like the little puff, like you have to do that little puff emoji.
Yeah. you can type out fart, but you'd have to put it within like a little like a couple little side dashes.
Like between
So that
tilde.
way- You got to think about like the deaf people, you know. It's like
Braille.
if they're watching TV, like how does this? Come on, exactly. That'd be
Oh,
FART with a couple side dashes on that one.
I don't know how you got to type up a fart though.
If
You need to start allowing.
it lingered on, you might have to put some dashes and then put wet next to it, and then fart dash 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 wet.
Yeah, emojis need to start being allowed in courtrooms.
Right.
The little poop emoji.
Bumpy butt bumper is going off. The bumpy butt bumper is going off.
The bumpy butt.
Hey, Bumpy,
What's up, Alex?
what beers you'd rather me recommend to try from your state? I mean, if I have you send them, or if I find them here, or
Okay, that was
Budweiser.
Bumpy, you gotta get on that. You gotta send Alex some beer ASAP.
No.
I owe so
Said-
Alex. Here's the thing, dude. I owe so many people beers. I am so far behind.
that's
I can't say that I'm going to be sending anything out to you because I don't want you waiting around a year and then you being like, oh, Bumpy, he's a douchebag. He doesn't do shit.
Bumpy the broke butt.
Yes, exactly. I've got a stack of boxes with people's addresses on them. First person, and I say this
That
every
sounds
time.
great.
The first person I gotta get back to is One Cast One Fish. I do still have a beer for him. I gotta get a couple more to send out for him. So I got a couple more beers I want to pick up, send out his package. Hopefully, I'll be doing that soon. Get that off my bucket list, and then
you have a bucket list of sending beer to people.
I
Nice.
do.
It's hard to do, man.
Because it's more. I mean, it's like
You
sending
gotta
them
go
out.
to the store. You gotta get it. You gotta go to another store to send it off.
And it's money. I mean, you need the wrap, you need all the bubble tape, which I save as much as I can from the packages, but you need all the packing material. You need to send it off, which I use like FedEx, which most of my boxes are anywhere from $12 to $20. So if I had 5 people to send off, I'm looking at
Don't they send you the
just
money?
mailing
though?
something anywhere from like $60 to $100. Just
I'll
to
do
mail.
UPS that I sent like Jesse, and that one box I sent you, you can put up to 70 pounds in it. But I usually send out 3 beers, and like Trish just said, cost a beer, and here in Colorado it costs about $15. to send anywhere in the States?
So I sent out, let's see, I sent out a package to California before. It cost me $28.
That's a lot of money.
Because they have
Yeah, that's a
polls.
lot of cheese.
That's a lot of money, Bumpy. I'm
That's a
sorry.
lot of
That-
dough.
Yeah.
That's a
So I
lot of
mean,
dough.
I could get beers that was like
You know, one thing
if
that
I
you
put
could
if
do,
I put like
Alex. One
4
thing you
beers
could
in there, it
do,
might
Alex,
cost
is
$15
you could,
total.
I
Alex,
can't hear you talking. Go ahead, Brian.
Alex, go online and see if you can find a place that sells New Hampshire beers that they can send to you.
Yeah, you're in New Jersey. You should be able to find a couple
Yeah.
things, I would think, from New Hampshire. Smutty Nose, definitely. If you can find Smutty Nose, here's something I can recommend for you. If you can find their Baltic Porter, or their double brown ale. Their double brown ale is going to be called Older Brown Dog.
Well, I'll let you know if I find them, and I will let you know how they taste.
Yeah, those are both really good brews
And
from
then
them.
the one that I
They
do
have
a review
lot
on
of
the
stand-up
natty
brews.
watermelon. How about that?
The
What's
nutty
that?
watermelon.
The
You
nutty
want to do a
watermelon?
review on that one?
The bumpy nutty watermelon.
The nutty melon.
Nutty, muddy. Oh man, you guys crack me up.
Nut.
I wonder what the alcohol is on the watermelon.
Depends on what you put in it.
When I was a kid, well, not when I was a kid, when I was a young adult.
You were never a young adult.
Well,
We all young adults.
when I was like 18, we used to take the watermelons and you cut them in half and you kind of like stir up the inside a little bit and then you pour a bottle of Smirnoff in it and then you eat the watermelon and
Yep.
you get really fucked up.
We call that jungle juice in the Army. We used to get those 30-gallon metallic or metal trash cans and line it with a trash bag, big black trash bag with the heavy-duty stuff. And we just slice up freaking fruit all morning and then add like 3 or 4 bottles of vodka and let it set all day. And then when we got off, everyone brought a bowl over and, man, everyone got served and everybody got fucked up.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not racist, but when I was 18, we said some stupid things. So, you know what we used to call it when me and my friends would get together and do that?
But
We call it an African party.
an African party?
Yeah, because of the watermelon.
Yeah.
You know what they say? When I was younger, we used to literally think that. I grew up in Alabama, that every black person loved watermelon. So we would call it African party.
Hey, speaking of your friends, Johnny, you still friends with these people still or no?
Nope, they all hate him. He's
Oh,
racist.
they dumped me a long time ago. They were like, "You this asshole." No, I don't really have too
I
many.
do not like watermelon. Just saying.
Well, they may not all like watermelon, but everybody I've asked loves fried chicken.
Yeah.
Like everybody, like white, Mexican, everybody loves fried chicken.
If you don't like fried chicken is not really a black thing. That's like an American thing. Like if you don't like fried chicken, then fuck you, right?
It's not really an American thing. It's not an American thing because the Asian people do it too. Like that's part of their
the little chicken wings that they do.
Oh yeah. You know what? Some of the Asian chicken wings, when you go to the Asian places and get like some chicken wings, they're so good it makes me think like maybe it's not really chicken.
It's cat.
It just tastes like chicken.
It's so good. Like why can't American chicken like this? There's something in here that's not.
You're down in Georgia. Have you had fried frog legs?
Have I had what?
Fried frog legs.
Hold on, Gumby's saying something. Hold on, Jesse.
Okay.
I said, let's have some dogtail tonight, huh?
Dogtail? We had oxtail soup when I was a kid.
I thought you just said I'm dumb as hell. Which I would be like, yeah, I am. Dogtail. Yeah. But I think honestly what it is.
That's got too much cartilage in it.
No joking is I think what it is the oil that they use and the way that they cook it, They use these shallow pans or pots, and they use such high heat.
Yeah, it's like high temperature. Yeah.
Different texture and flavor. And I think that Americans are too stupid to master, for the most part. We're too dumb to master that super high heat, really quick technique. You know what I mean? Like that's how they cook a lot of their food. And we just don't. We put it in the deep fryer versus the super hot skillet on the stove.
Oh, come on, Jesse likes to Instapot his fried chicken.
I was just thinking about Instant Pot, dude. Yeah.
What's
10 minutes,
the,
everything's done.
The iron skillet as well.
Yeah, like a cast iron skillet, really hot.
Yeah,
really hot.
Yeah, and do it that way.
That's how my mom used to do it.
Right, over an open flame. That's how I'm like used to it, an open flame. You know.
Yep.
That type of thing.
I remember she'd test the oil. She would get a drip of water from the spigot.
Yeah,
you know,
and
just
it would crackle.
drip it in there, and that thing would just explode.
Yep.
She goes, "Oh, it's ready."
That sounds good, Trish.
Yep.
Trish,
never clean it because that will take off all the the built up flavor, I guess. So you don't clean it.
My mom used to have one that was like it used to be like 18 inches and like really deep, you know.
That's
they
what
have
she
the
said.
big ones too. They have the ones that are like the cauldrons. You're like have a bunch of people over. And
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
She made the gravy out of what was left over. Yeah.
That used to marinate her veggies in vodka.
Hmm.
You know what? Vegetables would be good marinated, but vodka wouldn't give it any flavor. It would just I would do like whiskey. It would be good.
What about gin? What about gin?
No, you don't want your veggies tasting like pine trees.
Yeah, but you know what vodka's really good for? Because where it is really kind of flavorless. You can add like fruits. Like soak fruits and stuff in it, like put like blueberries, raspberries, and then it takes all the flavors out of those fruits and stuff. You can even add like cocoa nibs, make it like chocolate, so it will kind of pick up really well on all those flavors. So you can make your vodka like taste like raspberries, chocolate. Make a raspberry chocolate vodka, whatever.
I heard about gummy bears and make gummy bears with badass.
Gummy bears are
I like Gumby bears.
Gumby bears.
Gumby bears.
Yeah, the Jello shots that everybody's so fancy about now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just get a big ass jug and put all 2 bottles of vodka in the gummy bears, and there you go.
What if we put Miss Gumby in that Milwaukee's Best Ice that she's drinking, and then?
John.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'd taste like fish. You know.
Oh, John, you're a comedian.
No, I think that would be delicious. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get weird.
You're still a jerk, John.
But that's obviously what it's about.
I mean, if anybody here doesn't have a sense of humor, I don't understand. You know.
Exactly. I was going to say something about tartar sauce, but
tartar
sauce is actually really good. I think my favorite would be from Captain D's. They have some really good tartar sauce.
Captain D's has really stepped their game up last few years with all these like full like dinners and stuff. Like I still go and get just the fried fish with the malt vinegar and pour it on everything. But they have like blackened cat. They have all these like really good dinners and stuff.
Yeah, they have grilled. They have everything. You can get anything from them. Like whatever type of appetite you have, like you can order it there.
I mean, it's almost getting to the point where it's like a dine-in. Like all they're missing is like tableside service, and it would be like a Applebee, like a, you know what I mean, like a chain dining restaurant versus a fast food place. Like literally, if they hired waiters, servers to wait on the tables, they would have it.
Right.
And then get some beer, get a liquor license. Woo! I'd be there every night.
I mean, and they're pretty affordable too. It's not like they're really high end, you know.
Yeah, no, and the food is good. It's not like your typical fat. It's not like going to McDonald's and getting a fillet of fish, which I do love, but
I've
it's
never
not
had
on
one.
that level. It's above that. So
Okay.
Well, Stars has really good fish sandwiches. I went to Stars the other day.
Who?
I don't know what
Stars?
that is. We don't
It's
have
like a
those.
Sonic drive-in. It's just a knockoff of Sonic.
Oh, we don't have that here. Where do you
No.
live?
It's like a drive-in.
Okay.
Hey, Gumby.
I've heard of bumpers though. Somebody was telling me about
Probably the
bumpers.
same thing.
Hey, Gumby. Jamie
Huh?
said she'd take you if you were marinated or not.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, Donka.
Donka.
but she'd like you better if you were marinated in Keystone Ice.
Oh my God.
watermelon. You gotta have the watermelon too.
We're
Oh,
making
no.
out blush.
I don't think anyone would try the watermelon. I don't know.
That's a side dish.
Gumby just needs some what is it? Milwaukee's Best and a little bit of time.
yeah, you know,
spice,
you gotta
guys.
let it-
And
let it-
thrash,
let
and
it
thrash. You know what they
marinate.
say about thrash, right? Thrash is a dish best served old.
Old.
He's the oldest one on the panel, right? Bumpy's-
You probably.
Yeah, and another thing I want to say about Captain D's is that their sides, like you always get 2 sides, so it's so worth it.
Oh, it's Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy.
What's up,
He's
Jeremy?
here.
Hey guys, y'all doing all right?
Oh, watch out! Watch out!
Jeremy's
We
back.
got the
Man,
pinky
Jeremy
pointer.
went on
We
an
got the
epic
pinky
beer
pointer
run
troll.
in Missouri.
I got the what now?
The pinky
I said
pointer
you were on
troll.
an epic beer run. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy looks like a good poker player.
You were totally wrong on that, my friend.
Actually, he looks
I don't
kinda
know,
like,
man. You pulled that like perfect poker player vibe.
there
No,
was
I
a
lose
video
that.
game. Who plays video games?
Okay.
John, remember that video game where there was like they called it the New York Minute, where he would go through a time freeze, and he was like a cop that got framed, and then there was like drugs and stuff involved. Like he was looking for his girlfriend, and his kid got killed, and all that stuff.
Sounds like
like a bunch of video games and like 1,000 movies that I've
It
seen.
was on the PlayStation. It was like on the PlayStation 3. I think it came out on. So it was years ago.
Hey, Bumpy, is it called Time Cop?
No, it wasn't Time Cop. He kind of.
Did you just say time cock?
No.
No, Jeremy kind of has a profile of the lead character. And it was the first time that actual slowing down the time, it was called bullet time, where you could slow down time and dodge bullets.
Oh, are you talking about what is that?
It was based in New York.
Oh shit!
Oh, you're talking like Looper or something?
Max Payne?
He's talking about a video game, not a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Max
it
Payne.
I don't
Yeah. What was Gumby saying?
Max Payne.
Max Payne, yes. Max
Oh
Payne.
yeah, that's an
Actually,
awesome game.
I have
Like the slow motion, you could like
yeah,
yeah.
the bullet time. Yeah.
Game, Max Payne. I played that game before.
Yeah,
that's
I
an
think
old
Jeremy has his profile.
Oh yeah, Heavy Rain. I got that game too.
There was a Max Payne movie too, and the lead character in Max Payne was played by Mark Wahlberg. So that's a compliment, Jeremy. You look like
Max
Mark
Payne.
Wahlberg.
I don't know
Marky
about
Mark.
that.
Is it Marky Mark? What's when he was a rapper? Marky Mark.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Jeremy
Right.
can rap.
I do
I'm saying
country rap.
that's
I
what
do
I'm saying, his
crap.
profile. Like if you darkened him and it was just his silhouette, he had like the same hairstyle and jawline and all that stuff. He was like an undercover cop.
Does he win the game or does he lose? That's all I want to know.
I always lost the game. I don't know. I never beat it.
Well, he kind of won by killing all the bad guys.
He always lost the game.
The premise of his story was like his whole family was dead. So
Ah.
Yeah, he basically did he went out on a rampage to kill everybody and stuff.
that was
Oh
responsible.
yeah, it's just Jamie brought this up. There you go, Jamie. That's for you.
Heavy Rain. All right.
Heavy
Oh, yeah.
Rain.
Good game.
This is a fun
That's a-
game. Oh, they're all fun.
That was a good game.
Now, is that for PlayStation 1?
Play-
No,
It was
man.
a PlayStation without color.
Black and white PlayStation.
That was Atari.
PS3.
Oh, okay.
That was
I thought
the
it came out after.
I thought we were
Oh,
talking about that Dreamcast.
Pong.
Sega Dreamcast.
No,
I had a
game
Sega
too.
Saturn. That was
What
one of my
was
first.
the one? What was the one that before Atari? It was just like a little thing. Basically, you just plug something like controllers
Commodore?
into your TV. It was
Commodore?
like back. I think it was back in the 70s.
Commodore.
No,
Commodore.
that's a computer. I think he's talking about like
Commodore came out in '79, but
Well,
yeah,
I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about now. No,
It was something. It was something right before the Atari kicked off. There was one that like just had something basically like controllers that you would plug into your black and white television,
really.
and then you could play like that Pong game.
television or something.
You could play like the Pong game. That's where that came
Television.
from.
yeah, that was Atari.
Was
Yeah.
it Atari?
Yep.
Bumpy, I think you're just talking about getting shit-faced and looking at the TV and pretending that you're playing a game.
Right.
Nice.
He used to-
Nice.
No, these are flashbacks.
Bumpy likes to turn on the TV and go in between the channels so he can see the.
Right.
The white
Regular.
static.
He
He's
can
like,
watch
ooh.
both of them at the same time, both channels. That way.
I think I saw a boob.
I think I saw.
They're about those scramble channels now.
Oh, I remember those.
Damn,
900 Bumpy a
digital
lot.
age is getting rid of all of that. We can't do that anymore. Damn it!
I know.
You gotta actually pay for it. You can't like cheat and
I know. How are our kids growing up today? Oh wait, that's right. Everything's free on the internet.
No,
Everything
mostly
is
those
left-handed
people like
now.
you would have.
Everything is left-handed now.
It was very easy back then because you could just record on those VHS back then.
You mean they went away?
They-
Right.
no,
I'm
you
just
can just
kidding. I'm just
record
kidding.
over the porn so you'll never get caught. So basically, oh, I've never done that before, so I wouldn't know. But
Well, my brother
I
and I
read
used
it in a
to do-
magazine somewhere.
Right,
we
right.
would-
oh, but
my
that's
bro-
like
my bro-
that's
my brother
evidence.
and I, we used to call up. We had a little tape recorder, so it had the tape, and you'd hit record, and you could talk into it. So we would call like a 900 number. So those were like the sex chat numbers, and so they'd start talking, and so they would talk, and then what we would do is we would go back and play the tape over, but then we would like put in our own words for certain things. So it was basically like right before what was that? The Jerky Boys. It was kind of almost like a Jerky Boys type thing, but it was like we were like 12 years old. So
jerky boys.
Jerky Boys, come on, guys.
That sounds like gay porn.
Alex, you're from New Jersey. You know who the Jerky Boys are, right?
The
The
Joykey
Jersey,
Boy.
I know about Frankie Valley and the.
They were like comedic. They talk about like shooting potatoes at each other's asses out of a potato gun.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know about that.
You don't. Oh, you guys got to look up the Jerky Boys now.
What about the Trailer Park Boys?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Trailer Park Boys. He sounded like Hank Hill. And shout out to Hank Hill.
Hank Hill.
Damn boys be whacking off my trailer.
Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
So cute.
Bubbles is the best.
Goddamn boys be
I like
whacking off
Rich
my
Man. It's crazy.
Damn it, Bobby.
I like them all, man.
There it
They're
is.
still, I hate, Mr. Leahy died, and like the actor that played Mr. Leahy died. I was very sad. I
I
mourned for
only,
like.
watched like the first like 2 or 3 seasons of the Trailer Park Boys.
Oh man, I watched every episode.
See that? He don't know about Jerky Boys. He knows about Trailer.
You don't know, yeah. No, I have Netflix. Like every season, there's like 12 seasons. Whoa.
Yeah. Well, everybody should go look up the Jerky Boys. They had 2 albums that came out.
Right.
They were from New York.
They're on Spotify, probably, right?
I have a feeling if I Google the Jerky Boys,
They were big like when Jay and Silent Bob were big. That's when they were big.
so like the late 90s, early
The
2000s.
90s, yeah.
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 prank calls. Remember the MTV thing, prank calls or whatever, like Adam Cora, whatever the fuck is his name.
Well, I remember Adam Sandler doing the prank calls before he made it big on SNL, and then he got his.
Yeah, it was kind of like that stuff. They like call up people and be like,
yeah, my daughter ate at your pizza joint and
Yeah.
she got sick. I'm gonna fucking sue you.
That's like Adam Sandler. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a fucking piece of shit. You poisoned my family. Yeah.
Oh, Bumpy.
Alex loves this.
But you didn't say it was a trip there, Alex. I'm disappointed.
How is Alex
Bumpy,
doing today? Is he drinking moderately or
You
moderately?
didn't hear me.
Alex, are you drinking? I haven't seen you drinking. I don't think he is.
No, I'm not drinking.
No, that's.
How do you
Alex,
have so much
okay, we're gonna
control, Alex?
we'll turn you we'll turn you into an alcoholic. Give it time.
You're real funny. Bro.
We only need 2 more days.
We
Right.
don't know,
Bumpy just has to send him some beer mails, right?
Bumpy, you play a joke.
I just have to. Hey, I just have to send him $50 like a lot to get him to chug beer. Like, hey, chug a beer, chug a beer, chug a beer.
Now you're back to teasing again. John's back to teasing me again.
I'm not teasing you. No. I'm not teasing you. I am going to send you $50 somehow.
Hey, will you send me $50 too?
No, I didn't bet you that you wouldn't chug a beer. I mean, Alex called me out. I thought he was. I didn't think he would do it.
I didn't think you would either.
I feel like making $200 right now, John. Come on.
You don't make $200. You gotta like. I don't know, man.
You have to drink 6 or 7 beers. You have to chug them all.
You want me to die? You trying to kill me, Alex?
You got to chug 6 beers back to back.
You're a big guy, Bubby. You can handle your alcohol. Don't be a pussy.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll think of something. But 200. That's God. You must really be dead. You need $200. You need like financial aid.
I was thinking if I did 4, $50 a beer. That's 200 right there.
Right.
Well, maybe 2 beers then. Maybe you could just chug 2 beers then.
Yeah, for 200. Yeah, I'll do 2 for 200.
Alex is helping out.
Take 4 for
I'll tell you
Wait
what.
a minute. Alex is your agent?
I think you just got ripped off, Alex. You're a bad negotiator.
I'd do $20 if you could chug 3 in under 5.
That's what I was going to say. 5 sounds like a good number.
3 12-ounce beers in under 5 for $20.
Yeah, 3, that sounds good.
Alex is doing it. Look, he's going after the beer.
Alex is like writing it. Where's Miss Gumby is like typing it in her stenography, or
Well, she's not even there.
She's typing up the agreement.
Stenography.
John's gonna get paid. He'll just send his paycheck over to Alex after all this is over with. Look at it.
Didn't someone just lose a bet like recently?
Me, yeah.
2 Fridays ago?
I already owe Alex $50. Yeah.
So he's trying to double up on you now. I like it.
What were you saying, Bumpy? I couldn't hear because Wet Dreams was talking.
Wet Dreams is always talking.
I was gone for like 5 minutes. I had to go take a shit. So I mean,
If you had 5 minutes to talk, Alex, what's wrong? No.
Was Wet talking out his mouth or out his ass? That's.
Maybe today we're doing double teaming on that.
Oh, God. Get up.
Oh, I don't know what I was saying, Alex. What was I saying? I don't know. You just said that John and Ellie was going to pay me $200 for 2 beers. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
No, that's ridiculous. Bumpy's like he could like just ingest the entire can. Look at him. He's an animal.
That's up to Bumpy.
No, I'm not saying. Well, whatever. You have to really
$3 years under 5 minutes. That sounds like a good deal.
For $20, not $200. I ain't giving $200 away.
$20, man. That's like just drinking the beers. Might as well savor them.
Exactly.
They gotta be high alcohol beers. For 3 and 5.
Oh, you didn't clarify that.
Now I'm adding that to the
16%.
Okay, you didn't say that they could be O'Douls. I mean,
that would be stupid.
Half beer, half water.
Yeah.
Turtle Man is on.
In a glass that looks like it's 12 ounces, but it's really only 6.
Turtle Man, is Turtle Man at work? Oh man, Turtle, get on here, man.
I can't see the chat.
I want to chug some beer with Turtle Man. Man.
What's Thrash doing? Because he is muted, and this is his channel. So,
well, maybe
the channel operator should not.
The
be
wife
muted.
is working out. I don't want the sound bleeding over.
Oh,
how's it gonna bleed over? You just like concreted a wall behind you.
Yeah, with fireflies.
I mean, you like literally built a wall back there.
Oh, bro.
I think that's a pretty good sound there.
He got his wall.
What types of sounds are happening during
She's
her
watching her. She's watching the shows that she watches when she works out.
Oh,
treadmill.
Well, she's blasting her quads. She's blasting her quads and watching her favorite TV shows.
Exactly. So, have you guys?
I just didn't know if there was a lot of like popping and
Voice?
popping going on.
You guys like The Voice?
The Voice?
Yeah,
I've never watched.
I never
America's, American Idol only is The Voice now, I think.
Well, no, they still have American Idol. That's still going.
Well,
You watch it a lot.
I've never watched it.
Do you watch The Voice, Thrash?
Yeah, well, yeah, when there's a really good freaking singer on there, hell yeah.
You remember Craig Wayne Boyd?
Yes.
I know him.
Cool. Is he from he's from where you're at?
No, he's from Texas, yeah. But I play with a guy. That's his great uncle. I used to play like just country music with him.
Nice.
I try to play everything, but yeah, we opened up for him in Warren.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll sit there. I'll be on chats and stuff, and she'll be working out, and I'll hear a voice, and I'll have to get up and look. And some of these people are really good damn singers. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And then they have you guys heard of watching the Masked Singer too.
Buckethead, yeah, I know all about Buckethead.
Massive. My brother watches that. He like sent me a text. He's like, "You need to watch it. It's really cool." And I was like,
Hey, John.
nothing against the show, but it's like I got like 1,000 different things on my watch list. Like I can't add any more.
Well, here's what I believe, and I know that Jeremy probably feels the same way. Is that when you're a performer, I performed for a long time, and to make it in the business world, it's grit, it's sweat, and it's time. And these people get on these shows, and they become instantaneous. I mean, they're famous instantaneous, and it kind of leaves all of us behind.
Well, but a lot of times the Insta fame thing is not always good, because then they have, once they win the show or do whatever, then they have to actually put in actual work, create albums.
Yeah, but they've already been doing it. They've done it just like us.
Off the face of the earth after these shows.
Well, he won the show.
I mean, yeah.
He won the show, but he's still not. He hadn't broke through on the country charts. So,
no,
I mean, you can have the best voice in the world, and on a lot of these shows, you're singing other people's music, so your voice just has to be really good. Whatever, then you get a label deal or this, that, and the other. Then you have to actually create your own music or have somebody write lyrics for you and then sing and whatever. And a lot of times, I mean, it doesn't work out, Well,
you look like Carrie Underwood. I mean, she was a American Idol winner.
Yeah.
What are you smoking there, Jesse? You look like freaking death.
Yeah, a regular cigarette because I can't find my quads.
But anyway,
and the light's not working because it was outside and it's cold.
I usually don't watch them. I usually watch you guys fart stuff, like wet.
His drunken one. Where is he at? He's usually on every one of these, isn't he?
Usually.
I think Echo took him out tonight or something.
So I'll
Took him out on the date.
He's probably finishing up. He's performing at another kid's birthday party.
Oh, Echo, play John Fogerty.
Echo, play Bumpy the Clown theme song.
Yes.
We gotta play the
Sparky
Bumpy
the Clown. Sparky the Clown.
Sparky the
Clown, yeah. Hey kids. Hey kids, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some festivities, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
This is what happens when you stick your cock in a light socket. Oh,
Oh my god!
Feel the charge.
You might get a little spark.
Alex is embarrassed. Look at him over here.
I like how he's
Echo
like,
play Barbie Girl.
No, Alex was in the middle.
The only way, kids, you're gonna fit your cock in the light socket is if you get a little prick.
Oh,
don't put it in the big side. Not the big side.
The reason
I did learn one thing: do not pee on an electric fence.
Oh yeah, that's a known fact there, man.
What were we gonna say?
I did that once, but they didn't tell me it was an electric fence. I'll never do that again.
Will tell you that your urine stream, because it pulsates coming out, it will not keep a direct circuit.
Exactly. They proved that.
But it did a spark. It hit us big like a spark.
It was a fort. I swear it was a fort. Hey, Archie. To the fort, Archie.
But I had to go.
Jeremy, what were you going to say, Jeremy? I thought you said something.
Well, I was saying, Alex, I can tell when Alex gets embarrassed because he's in the center of his camera, and then when he gets embarrassed, he's like off, like right over here.
It's like you shifted. It's like you shifted away.
Yeah, he's over here.
Whoa. All right, Turtle, it's coming your way, bro.
You know that Barbie girl's gonna come in a little bit, right?
Echo. Play the Barbie thing.
Echo,
Barbie
play
girl.
Echo. Can you echo? Echo.
She thought Drunken One was on.
No, that was fun. It's always fun to watch him mess with Echo all day.
Oh yeah.
I always have to delete my videos because of him.
I think Echo wins
my live streams.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think I was like, damn, Drunken One's in there. Shit.
Echo, can you echoing? Echo?
Echo, play a fart joke.
I have no fart jokes to tell.
At this moment.
At this moment.
All of the fart jokes have gone up in air.
Well, this stinks.
What was that one about Nick Rami? He goes, "What do you call Nick Rami when he farts?" And Obama.
Oh my God.
Obama lied.
Oh man, that's good.
What do you call Hillary when she lets one rip? A sauerkraut.
A sauerkraut. Oh God.
What does Captain Underpants have in common? He's always has his bottoms up. That was pretty gay, but it said that before.
Hey, Brian, you going to leave us up or you taking us down, my man?
Depends on if Drunken One's on.
What'd you say, Brian?
It depends on if Drunken One's on.
Oh.
Where is he at? Hanging up Christmas lights?
Something. He's probably trying to catch up on work because he's been screwing around so much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's working in the dark right now.
That's right. He goes home and the lights are out. Dude, that's a problem.
Did Turtle Man say he was coming on, or what was?
I sent him a
No,
link.
he's working.
Oh,
man.
middle crew. Hey, brother.
He's saying that Drunken One will show up.
We'll see.
Will anyone send him the invite though? Maybe he doesn't know that you're live.
I sent him an
Oh,
email.
okay.
Directly, yeah. So
Send Echo the invite to remind him.
Yeah, Echo. Invite Drunken One.
Oh, it did show up on one stream where he said it's supposed to kick your ass. It did randomly show up.
3 in the morning. Set alarm 3 a.m. Remind me to kick thrash metal homebrew's ass.
Yes. And remember what was on the shopping list? Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
For that.
KY jelly. Gotta have that KY.
Gotta have the KY.
Especially when you have wet farts all the time.
Here we go. That was a rough brew day there. Not really.
Is that Barbie girl?
I'm a Barbie girl.
In the Barbie world, you can dress me everywhere.
I don't see Alex dancing yet, though.
Because I guess it's some music. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna play the song where you have to take it down? Who's gonna do it?
We'll wait for Drunken One.
If it happens.
That's if Drunken One even comes in tonight.
It's still early. It's only 8:21.
It's 9:21 here, so.
Damn, my phone died. Now I can't. I was looking at the chat.
Oh, hell.
Wait a minute, John. You can't look at the chat on your computer?
I can, but I don't have a direct. Like, I'm on Wi-Fi. I have a cable that I've just been too lazy to connect from my computer to the router. And until I do that, every time that I do a lot of shit on my computer, it slows it down, and it's a pain in the ass. So
I get you putting down.
well, I do it from my phone, and I use my unlimited data, so I don't interfere with the connection.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, that was probably more than you wanted to hear. So
No, I don't mind talking to you, John. You know that. I don't care.
no, I meant like that was an over.
Alex likes to do sign language.
Ryan, you're tripping.
I'm a dork.
Okay, well, that's a good one.
I'll be the first to admit it.
Well, if you're a dork, then I'm weird.
But hey, Brian, but thanks for making that video for me. I forgot to say thanks.
It was a very nice video, by the way.
Cool. It's kind of cool seeing all those babes out there.
But I could tell that it's cold. Did one of your gloves get eaten by the horse? Because you said he took one of your gloves.
I had it in my pocket. What happens is horses love peppermint, and you don't give peppermint to the young horse to the ponies. You don't want to give them to the ponies. But I've been given like peppermint to a lot of the horses with apples and carrots and stuff like that. And you know, you got the smell and the taste all over the glove. So I had the glove just sticking in my pocket, and I go up to that one horse, and that damn pony freaking grabbed my damn gloves out of my pocket. It's funnier now.
Did he eat the glove, or you still have both?
No, he grabbed it. He dropped it.
He goes, "That's not no peppermint."
He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" But yeah, later on, I gave that. You know, you give all the ponies the apples, and yeah, you don't want to give them too many carrots because they find that helps in the for it's bad for founders. So we don't want to give them to the horses. So yeah,
Carrots, really?
Yeah.
Well, carrots was like I mean, you always see like they, feeding the carrot to the horse thing.
You do, but they found that too many carrots are really bad for the way their hooves are, the way the bones go into the hoof. So they really got to watch it. Yeah. So it's mostly apples, and then we'll really do it up for them. Sometimes we'll take the peppermints and we'll smash them up so they're all just like crystals, and then we'll chop up apples and put it in there and just mix it all up, and then give them the apple peppermint treats, and these horses go nuts over that.
That would be a good human treat too.
It's like crack.
Hey Brian, when's the babies can eat the what's it called, the stuff? When can they eat that?
After they're about 2 years old. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Awesome.
So middle fruit, talking about the oh, it's awesome. Thanks, middle fruit. It's awesome. Yeah, it's kind of cool when you see the other side of the goodness in life when people are freaking idiots and humans are assholes and they do that crap to those animals where they don't deserve it. I mean, it's like taking you and doing stuff to you. It's not fair. So, yeah, they don't have a voice though.
No, they
So,
Well, yeah. Cruelty to animals is one of the most. I mean, animals are just like I don't know. Like you have to be, and I truly believe this. You have to be a special kind of evil to mistreat an animal.
I agree.
yeah. And those that have animals and they abuse those animals, when they get them, and I've seen them where people have like cashed in their old dogs and stuff to the pound to go get a new puppy for Christmas, and that's what really pisses me off.
I'm surprised they allow it.
Yeah, well, they don't know. I mean, it's America.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what happened with me. I didn't know how to take care of an animal. Like I grew up seeing people I was around like abusing animals. So when I grew up, I didn't know any better, and I was doing some things that were messed up. But like as I got older, I was like, nah, this isn't right. And at least I can admit that I was wrong for the things that I've done. But I feel so bad for the things that I've done now. I didn't know.
But there's the difference between people like you and me that have done things to animals that were wrong, and then you learn from those mistakes against those that just continue to do it and they have no feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I do is I take the abuse that I had with animals. I mean, I wasn't perfect either. I mean, I used to go hunt squirrels with a pellet gun. It'd take like 200 shots to kill the damn thing. But in the end, I felt very bad, and I think this is kind of like I'm not looking to become a saint. I'm just looking to take what I know that was bad and turn that into extending a life to these precious beauty souls that are out there in the world.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
Yeah.
Is your big thing? I mean, I've seen a lot of horse stuff. Is that like your passion, the horses?
Well, any of the large animals, because not only do my wife and I take care of horses, we take care of llamas, we take care of the ponies, the Shetland ponies. We take care of the anything that comes from the zoo to Linda's place at Edwards Animals. They have sacred cows out there. They have goats. I mean, so going out there and doing what you can for these animals, like trimming the goats' feet, helping with keeping the horses' hooves cleaned, making sure that they're healthy from a leg standpoint, because they're on soft ground compared to hard ground, and it's a totally different world for animals to be on either ground. So it's like goats and stuff, they're on soft ground, but their hooves grow really fast. So you have to keep up with them. It'll cripple them if you don't keep them trimmed. So, and then helping when they have other people out there. Like the other day, we had over 60 Cub Scouts and their parents and their siblings out there. So just trying to keep everybody safe, around the animals, and they
So
clean
nothing
up.
happened at all? Nothing bad happened at all?
Nope.
That's
Nope.
good.
Nope. We made them pick up all the poop.
And there was no doubt, nothing crazy happened?
Nope. What was cool is there's a little small red truck. I'll get a video of it sometime, and on the back of it is a shit thrower. And what you do is, as you pick up all the poop around the barn and all of that, you dump it into this thing. It's a trailer, and I put 4 Boy Scouts in the back of this truck and put one in the front, and we drove this thing around, and it's got these big old tines, and it just takes that poop and straw and everything and just flings shit everywhere, and it's awesome. And these kids just have a ball. It was awesome. But anyway, that's what I do for fun, guys.
Hey, Brian, would those kids ever come back and play with you again?
Oh yeah, these kids had a blast. They will all want to come back. Yep.
When I was in Boy Scouts, if I got to like sling shit around, I might have stuck around longer. But
oh yeah.
John was deprived. He was deprived of his childhood.
I never got to do
I was in Girl Scouts. I couldn't imagine.
What was that, Gumby?
I said I was in Girl Scouts. I couldn't imagine.
It's kind of cool getting the kids out there because these they think, oh, okay, we're gonna go to a farm, we're gonna go see the chickens, we're gonna go gather eggs, we're gonna do this, that, and the other thing. But the whole reality is here's a rake, here's a shovel, here's a mucking bucket. Let's get to work. And these kids got in there and they ate it up. I mean, they just absolutely had a blast cleaning up the poop and taking care of the llamas. They just had to be careful around the Shetland ponies because they get when it's time to eat, they're real possessive of their food and they'll start kicking. So there was a lot of us that stood around the horses' asses to keep kids from getting kicked. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, when they're here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they kick like crazy too, man. They'll take your ankles out. They'll break your leg in a minute.
Well, it's better to face. If you're gonna stand behind a horse, you got to be like facing them, right? Because if you turn your back to a horse and they get you in the spine, they'll snap your back, right?
Well, here's the deal.
Isn't that what happened to Christopher Reeves?
Christopher Reeves, he fell off the horse.
Oh, okay.
He fell off the horse. That's what broke his spine. But horses, they can see all in front of them, all the way back. If you notice, their eyes are on the side of their head.
That's why they have the blinders. Use the blinders.
Well, no. When they don't have a blinder on, they can see all the way back to about right here.
Wow.
So if you're
Good
behind a horse,
vision.
if you're behind a horse, they can't see directly behind you. So if you spook them, they'll kick the shit out of you. And if you're on their side, they can side kick you as well. They can also kick you with their front leg too. So you have to be real careful around their head. You just constantly have to read a horse when you're around them.
No horsing around.
Yeah, no horsing around. That's where it comes from.
If you get kicked from directly behind a horse, it's called poof-hearted.
What's funny is sometimes, not to change the subject there, Jesse.
That's a brewery though. Poof-hearted.
I'll be combing a horse down, getting the thick out of the horse, and the horse would start taking a poop. I got a shovel right there. I'll just put it right behind it so I don't have to pick it up off the ground. About 10 pounds of poop in one shot.
Wow.
I tell you what, at least horse poop smells pretty good.
It's natural.
Right.
It's unlike our poop.
Hold on.
Because we eat crap.
You say horse poop smells good?
Yeah.
It does. It does. Compared to cat shit and the other shit I've cleaned up.
John, if you ate straw and barley and oats, your shit would smell awesome, John. I would scoop your poop.
John?
But no, everybody out there eats Taco Bell, McDonald's, pizzas, whole pizzas, right, John?
Yeah,
My daily nutrition is beer.
And beer, yeah.
Most of mine smells like yeast.
Have you ever smelled horse shit?
No,
Probably,
not
but
believe it.
like years ago. I mean, I haven't been around a horse in probably 10 years.
It smells good.
About that.
It's not bad. It doesn't. It's not bad. It's like actually.
How come cow stuff smells so bad? Because I live I got a farm down the road that has cows.
Yeah, they just eat.
Hold on, here's the deal. Cows are different. They're usually in stockyards where they don't clean every day. And in the middle of the summer, when the sun is out and it bakes the poop, all the microbiology starts happening in the poop, and that's what makes it stink. You know what I mean?
That's where magical mushrooms come from.
And
mushroom.
Chicken poop or chicken hockey or whatever.
Chicken poop is gross.
Horrible.
What about goat shit? How does goat shit smell?
Same. I mean, they're eating hay too. They eat hay.
Goat pellets.
Yep, and llama pellets. Yeah.
Rabbit pellets, everything else.
Well, it's all natural. I guess the thing is these rescues I go to, it's cleaned up daily. So, like Miss Gumby says, when you go out there, it doesn't smell. It really doesn't. It's very natural.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The hardest part about going out there and doing the work is cleaning your boots. That's it. Because you're
All right,
walking.
So I'm officially requesting that you change the name of the stream from the chicken thing to everybody poops, and some poop smells better than others.
I should put John.
You can use some poop as air freshener.
Horse poop definitely smells good from any other poop I've ever smelled.
Yeah,
Cleaned up.
horses are very clean animals. The problem is that their stalls fill up too quick.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly cats are very clean animals too. So
we could just change it to that's horse shit.
Hey, that's
horse shit.
That's a horse crap. That's right. But yeah, I'll do some more videos for you guys so you can enjoy the.
So you're gonna go down there and smell the shit, literally?
No, here. Let me see if I can put this. Let me see if I can share this.
Like a good, like a
I've got a video of
have to put their finger in it to see how fresh it is.
Hey, Echo, how does horse shit smell?
Can you decide the aroma of horse shit?
Well, according to Gumby, it smells great.
It smells good. It does.
You want to put it in your morning cup of coffee.
You know what?
It adds
That's a little too much.
Come on, Buffy. Come on. It's a classy show, Buffy.
Well, I'm gonna.
I'm not saying it's like vagina. Just saying.
Right, but it doesn't smell bad. We're saying.
All right, you guys ready?
We're ready. We're ready.
Jamie, I don't know how we're rating this yet. We don't know
All right.
yet.
Are you guys ready? Hold on. Let me present to everyone. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Oh no, it's a video.
Check this out.
That's a lot of shit.
That's a lot of horse piss too.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Do you eat it?
Frozen poop.
Oh.
Wow.
It looks.
Memorize frozen poop.
It's frozen poo.
Brian,
Some green in
it's
it.
going to be one of your,
What's that?
this is going to be one of your videos that's going to come out on YouTube officially, or no?
I don't know.
No.
This is an inside. This is an exclusive look, Alex.
Yeah, you guys got the
My exclusive look of frozen poop.
You see, Alex. It's all a matter of fecal.
Right.
Yeah. How did this conversation start? I'm curious now.
I do not know.
Oh shit, we don't remember.
Because I guarantee you, I did not start a poop
The worst
conversation.
part is, I don't know how to get out of it.
I think it started. I know where it started.
Conversation start about you shitting on yourself.
Right.
Well, that's normal though. But we didn't never had a 30-minute recovery.
All right.
That was a one-time deal though. They just brought an inside joke for days after that. Because I was gonna put a picture and I clicked on the wrong picture, and that's how all that started.
Yeah, but it was a real picture of something that he actually did.
Yeah.
First of all, if I shit myself, I'm not taking a picture of it.
I know. You gotta get rid of all the evidence.
That is never getting photographed.
Yeah.
That evidence would just be flushed away.
There we go. It's more video.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
What's going on right here?
Here's a horse.
Tony, that's Toby.
I wish I had that hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's a rock star, man.
Man.
He was going to be put down last Tuesday.
That's Toby.
That's Toby.
Well, how is he going to get put down, Brian?
Yeah.
He has pounders, but he got over it.
What is
Really?
problems? That's a hoof problem.
When the bone
It's
goes
a
down.
beer.
There you go. There's Dealer right there.
That was a really nice horse.
Yeah, he has. I'm going to go over to his stall.
Okay. How old is that horse? The white one?
I think he's 35.
35 years?
I
Holy
put
shit.
I put down a few founders tonight, just FYI.
What
Nice.
are you drinking? Breakfast out?
Yeah. No, this is the Blushing Monk. It's a 9.2%
Yeah.
velvet
wow.
ale
I
brewed
got
with
some of that.
raspberries. It's like
How is that, John? Because I can pick that one up. It's actually in my local store. So
it's actually really good. If you like if you like Belgian ales and you like sours, you're gonna love it. It's like a perfect.
Okay, yes, I do. But here's the deal: I like Belgian ales. I like sours. I like IPAs. I have not really liked so far a sour IPA.
This is not bitter at all. It's only 20 IBUs. It's more like a straight sour with raspberries, and it just has that little bit of funkiness from the Belgian yeast to set it apart. It's good.
Right.
Damn
I bought one.
And it's 9.2% alcohol. It's kicking my ass, and it doesn't taste like it's got any alcohol in it. It tastes like raspberry Kool-Aid or something.
Raspberry Kool-Aid.
Founders make some good stuff. Founders is good.
Very good.
Hey,
I've never
Brian,
been disappointed with a Founders beer, ever.
Me either.
I want to try the Dogfish 90-minute. That one looks good.
Yeah.
It's good, yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge IPA guy, but it's it's good for an IPA.
Yeah, it's good. It's pretty good.
They're on sale here.
I've been seeing a Dogfish Head one popping up. I can't remember what the fuck it is.
Oh, there's a horsey again.
That's
What do you think about the sour one? The C,
Goldie's 32.
the one in the
Wow.
green can, the C.
It doesn't look like no 32.
No, they can live over 40.
32. That's a horse?
That horse is 32 years old.
32
She just
years
had her
old.
birthday not too long ago.
Holy.
How
Yeah,
long?
yeah.
I had no idea horses
I
live
want to
that
give
long.
a shout out to horses and camels.
Yeah, Thrash. How long can goats live?
I thought it was
15,
7 years. I heard 7.
think. No, they can go up to 15.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they're more like dogs.
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
What about cows?
Well, cows. Cows
Cows
usually
usually
live
turn
around
into
10,
beef
12 maybe.
before.
But yeah, they turn into meat though.
Yeah, cows live until you eat them in
We don't know
hamburgers.
what
But
the
I mean, you wouldn't
lifespan
want to. If you're going to eat the cow, you wouldn't let it live that long.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because the older it gets, the more tougher it gets, doesn't it?
Yep.
Wait a minute. I didn't know you guys had goats, Brian. I thought it was just horses.
Oh no, this is a different place, Alex. This is Edwards Animals. This is
Oh,
the
okay.
first place I go to.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love goats. They're so
Yeah, so
sweet.
there's
Would those ones let you pet them, or those are the ones that'll kill you?
Like the wife really wants it. Really
Yeah,
wants
they're
it.
always so sweet to me.
Linda used to have a goat named Pancake because she would knock you on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they do.
Would those goats let you pet them? Yeah, I'm guessing that would.
They're like, man.
Get in there and trim them all.
I just love the goat's eyes. Those fucking demon eyes.
No, they're sweeties.
My friend had some goats that wouldn't let you touch them, and they would like attack you. Like,
I don't know. Like I had a whole herd of goats follow me one time. It was weird.
There's Goldie.
The weirdest thing is when goats poop, they just stand there and they just have pellets falling off their bottom.
yeah,
Their tail
horses
rings
can
up
walk
and
and shit at the same time. That's pretty badass. You can walk and shit at the same time.
Yeah, they drop me in the pallet.
And then they're going to let Dealer out here, and Dealer is the alpha of the farm. So whatever he says goes. So watch him come out. Watch him come out, and watch the other animals act to him. He's like, "Yep, I'm in charge."
Is he the youngest one?
No, he's old.
Oh wow.
There's Elizabeth on the right. She's a llama. There's Eddie the goat.
The other horses just leave.
What is that on the on his eyes? What
It
is that?
keeps the sun out of his eyes because he had eye cancer.
Oh,
Ooh.
He
okay.
had surgery. Yeah,
Huh?
Eye cancer?
yeah.
Wow. All right.
These are like over 30 years old.
Goldie's 32. This is my girlfriend right here.
Okay.
And
Now, how many animals do you have?
And that's a llama?
He actually has 7 zoos of animals.
We go out to quite a few of the rescues. So we go to alpaca farms. We go to, I mean, there's all kinds.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
I mean, are those all your horses?
This is really interesting because it's like you look at your page and stuff, and mostly what you see is, it's like, yes, you're a home brewer, you're into beer, and then now you're seeing like the other side, it's like you actually go out and help out along Yeah, that's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
really cool.
Is hay a grain?
You could call it that. It's
You
a
could
five.
brew a hay beer and call it horse heaven.
Well,
No,
the hay actually, one of the malts, if you do Pilsner malt, that gives off a good hay note. So
Hey, no. Hey, hey.
Hey, no.
hay note.
Hey.
Or it could be a
Out
hay
there.
IPA. It could be hay IPA lot when I drink.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
This
Who
is
is this?
a sacred cow. This is an Indian sacred cow. This is Molly. She's like
Molly?
25 years old.
Oh, wow.
There you go. That's about the oldest cow you'll ever see.
She won't be around too much longer. She is the most beautiful
Now,
and nice.
why is it a sacred cow? Because it has a camel hump?
No, it's Indian. It's Indians. They won't slaughter cows.
Wow.
They have cows walking the streets.
Well,
Because they think that they're like reborn souls
Yeah,
of the
it's
dead,
part
right?
of their. It's all part of that religion. You know what I mean?
Oh, the reincarnation and
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that.
So if an Indian person comes back as a cow and they killed cows, then they would have a very short life.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, wow.
They,
I wonder if I drank beer,
they all
but-
have to go down on bended knee and cowl.
Okay, so this is Hope. Hope was saved from a slaughter pen. She had a broken hip and could not get up at the slaughter pen. I got pictures of her where she's there's no meat on her sides. You can see all her ribs. She's like 38, I think.
Really?
Holy cow.
Wow.
So
Holy horse.
Holy
beat-
cow, cow.
She beat the
Horse.
system, huh?
Yeah, this is the one that was in the video.
Yeah. That's right. This is Hope. She's my girlfriend at Terry's place.
Okay.
Now, when you said slaughterhouse, so they actually like sell horse meat to eat.
Yeah. You like McDonald's?
Don't say
Not
that.
really. It kind of upsets me. I like Wendy's and Burger King.
Okay, there you go.
Oh,
Don't tell me that I'm
You
eating
think
a
it's cow
horse.
meat? You think it's cow meat, right?
I hope it is.
We all
It's
hope.
delicious. It's delicious.
I mean,
Okay, what about
I
them
heard that,
tacos you get at Jack in the
McDonald's
Box?
used to put like mealworms into their meat to make it
No,
more
it's where they
protein
can get the
rich.
meat. Because if you look when McDonald's and them all first came out, they never said that they were going to be a health food store. They never said they were going to be this or that. What happened? Society put a stigma on them, and then all of a sudden people are like, "That's not real meat. That's this, that, and the other thing." It's like, no, it's everything. It's horse meat. It's cow meat. It's lamb meat. It's everything. I mean, have you ever seen the ingredients to McDonald's or Wendy's?
No,
Or
there was a whole video put out. Actually, I think it was a book or there was a movie. It was a movie put out about how they make hot dogs.
Yeah, I saw that. Ooh.
I like hot dogs.
everything.
And,
that's
yeah,
in there.
my brother watched that movie. He will not eat hot dogs anymore. I
Well,
refuse to watch
Well,
that
fuck
movie.
it.
And I eat hot dogs.
Yeah, I sit there and
Hot dog.
I'm a hypocrite when it comes to all this too.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
I
like
love
the
yeah.
hot dog.
How's a
I
chicken
honestly
nugget
don't
made?
think there's
Like-
a video. I honestly don't think there's a video you could show me that would deter me from
No,
eating.
sure it wouldn't. I mean, sure it wouldn't. I mean, that's.
Oh wait,
that's
I got
90%
a
of us.
video. If John, if you were sitting there trying to eat dinner, and then we showed a video of Wet crapping his underwear, I'm sure that would deter you from eating right there.
No,
Yeah, but we're not killing Wet and cooking him and putting him on my dinner plate.
you killed his
Kind of
underwear.
ass.
That'll be
I
a side
hope
of that.
Wet's ass on your plate without washing it.
Hey, my ass is pretty clean. I take a lot of bubble baths.
That's wow. That's not a good.
That was
not
a
a good
joke.
visual.
That was a joke on that one.
they were just regular baths until he started farting. Made a lot of
And
bubbles.
then it became a bubble bath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. Hey, but I use a lavender bubble, so is that a lavender fart?
Boy.
Yeah, Jeremy or Jamie and I, Jamie
Alex.
and I got into a discussion.
Alex left us before the Barbie girl song. Damn.
Oh no, Alex.
He'll be back.
He'll
He
be
doesn't
back.
just leave like that.
You
he'll
know
be
what's
back.
funny? On the other, when I had my brew stream on, he said he actually got 8 hours of sleep. I couldn't believe it. I wonder if he got used to it. That's why he's not here tonight.
I don't know.
Told you Alex would be back. Didn't lie.
Yeah.
Well, he drops and he comes and goes.
Comes and goes us.
Comes and goes.
he's
Hey,
the
Brian,
extra
I'm back.
salt. He's the extra salt on a goza.
I just wanted to charge my iPad.
Charge your iPad.
Yeah, 'cause I've been
Jesus.
on that
What's
for-
wrong
What
with
are
your
you on now?
on my cell phone.
Is it an iPhone?
Yes.
Are you an Apple guy?
Yes.
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 It's not that crazy cell phone that I had the last time, which was annoying.
Well, you got to bring it down a bit there, Alex, because you're showing your
There you
forehead.
go.
All right. All right. Now I'm going to teach you a little bit about cinematography. You got to bring back the picture a bit because you don't want your eyes centered. You don't want your eyes centered. Bring it back a little bit more. A little bit
The
more.
chat wants to know what Alex had for dinner.
Tacos.
Tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Tuna?
Oh, it is Taco Tuesday, so that works out.
Tacos, just with meat, lettuce, tomato, I think,
Sweet.
and
Yeah.
sauce. Very good.
I can see Alex.
Next question.
Well, Alex, I'm glad that my stepson's sleeping right now because if he heard you call tacos, he'd want me to make fucking tacos tomorrow.
No, he wouldn't. Stop.
Oh, you know, he loves tacos, and he'd be like,
Who doesn't love tacos? I'm just saying.
Alex had tacos tonight for dinner.
Tacos are awesome.
Well, Bumpy stepson, if you get up and if you hear me, make sure you make them for me.
Yeah.
I like a good meaty taco.
You would, John.
Taco with extra cheese.
Not too cheesy though. I don't like my tacos too cheesy.
Said
Be just right.
Trish, she had a Charlie's Philly cheesesteak.
Ooh.
God, that sounds good. Damn it,
We
Trish.
have those here.
Hey,
We don't have that
Brian,
restaurant
ask
here.
Trish, is that a restaurant or is that a chain in her area?
We don't have it here in Denver, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Why would you get a Philly cheesesteak then? You got
Oh,
to make your own Philly cheesesteak.
We get the fake chains here. I mean, on that stuff, on the East Coast stuff.
Oh, how you know it's fake, Brian?
It's not the real thing. You're not going there and having the real thing. You know what I mean? It's like going to New York City and having the real New York pizza, or going to Chicago and having the real deep dish. You know, it's going to the motherland. You know,
Like fake, right?
it's
I
like
didn't know
going,
that.
it's
I'm
like
sorry,
going to
Brian.
Germany and having the real beer. You know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah, but I thought
Shout
Germany
out to
sends their
Germany. I
beers.
lived there for several years.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right.
I was stationed there for 2 years in the 80s, and I think that's one of the catalysts to get me into homebrewing is try to replicate what I had over there. You know?
Really?
Hey, Brian, are you saying they don't send their German beers here? You're saying?
No, when I think they do now, but back when I got back over here in the 90s, it was against the law for them to ship that over here because the level was different. It's a little higher, or the way that they did everything with their tariffs, it was different. But now you get some of that.
Okay, I get you putting down now. Well, now I know that. Yeah, no wonder why I'd never seen German beers years ago.
Well, what they do is they had German beers come over. It's just that they were brewed like in either Canada or somewhere in the States where it was underneath the ABV, and they just put the label on it.
Interesting.
Real steak running the grill.
All right.
Cool.
I am.
What are you doing?
What is it?
But
I was gonna do a different beer. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm already kind of getting kind of that good old buzz on. I might as well go
Stick
all
your
out.
head in your kegerator and just shut it.
No, I'm gonna do the fucking sour triple IPA.
No, that's the 10% right there.
The 10% for wet. Yeah, I'm gonna pop this open.
But Bumpy, I thought you had. Oh, you already reviewed it. Okay, never mind.
I did a video on it today. I didn't post it. It'll probably be out in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot before that video, I guess.
I guess he
can tell
liked
you all
it.
right now. I don't like this beer.
Oh, you
You're a
don't?
liar.
I do not like this beer. And
You're a liar.
So you can watch the video. It's just basically watching me like suffer. It's a great video.
Stop on a 10% beer for wet. That's not
Yeah,
good.
but Bumpy, if you don't like it, don't drink it. Drink
Well,
something.
I mean, you already bought it.
You want to know how much this cost me? $18.
Oh, no.
I'm going to be drinking it.
$18 down.
Oh,
That's
no.
why I wish everybody you could buy single beers, single cans. I wish every place was like that, but it's hard to find places like that.
Or you could just try one instead of buying a 4-pack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I just tried one of these, I would not have picked up any more. But you know, you get a 4-pack and you try one, and you're like, "Fuck me." We got 3 more to
It's
go
almost
through.
as bad, like $30 on a 6-pack. I didn't like it.
Hey, Bumpy, you know what I do? Sometimes I put soda in it, but it has to be like what's it called? 7-Up or something like that. No, if it's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna make this any better. That might make me vomit.
Well, don't shoot me. I'm just trying to help you, please.
Don't shoot me.
Don't shoot him, bro.
Don't shoot him, bro.
Don't tase me, bro.
I love you. I love you, man.
Oh, Brian.
All right, guys, I gotta run and try to eat something and do whatever.
Hey, John, I'll see you when I see you, then, my man.
Well, if you guys are on for a while, I might try to join later, but I gotta cook up some shit and eat.
Some horse shit because it tastes the best.
No, it's not horse shit.
The better question is it a horse shit?
John, are you gonna order pizza like you did the other night?
No, I'm gonna make something.
You know, you can just order pizza. It's very easy.
I could, but I've had pizza for like the last 2 nights. I don't want pizza again.
Oh, dude, get yourself a steak. Get yourself a steak Caesar salad.
Extra horse meat.
Extra horse.
I don't want salad. The only salad I eat is in between 2 buns to complement my fucking.
Well, no, that's why you add that steak to it, man. It's like a chicken Caesar salad, but with steak.
Put A1 on it.
That is
I'll
awesome.
take the Caesar salad with the Caesar dressing and steak and put it between 2 pieces of bread and have a steak Caesar sandwich.
There you go. Yeah, make it like a sloppy Joe almost.
That'd be good.
We call it Sloppy John.
Sloppy John.
So, John, what are you going to
John,
dinner then?
I do everything with precision. There's nothing sloppy about what I do. But all right. I might join you guys later, but I'll be in the chat while I'm cooking my dinner. So
John, what are you going to make? John, what are you going to make for dinner before you leave?
I've got some beef, and I'm probably just going to do ground beef with some garlic, pepper, and just eat it between some white bread. Just something simple.
No tacos, no tortillas.
No, I'm gonna have I'm not. No,
John,
nothing fancy here.
Enjoy, John.
John, do you have Pinterest?
No.
Okay,
I don't know what that is.
Dude, get the Pinterest app, okay? It's a you can it's almost like Facebook or something like that, but it's you can like have like food and stuff like that. You can put in like, hey, I have ground hamburger, and it will come up with all these different recipes that you can do with ground hamburger. That's what I use to make most of my.
Well, I mean, if I was worried about I know I could whip up some good flavored meat and put it between 2 slices of white bread and have a party. So.
Just to let you guys know, it's illegal to introduce horse meat into any fast food, into any grocery store, or anything like that. Just to let you guys know.
It's illegal?
Illegal.
Right. Hey, I will not eat any horse meat ever unless McDonald's serves me horse meat between all
Well,
2 beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on
I
sesame
don't
seed
even
bun.
think that's meat, John.
Well, then I'm a vegan, I guess. I don't
You're
know.
a vegan.
Think it's a veggie burger. You don't know.
Well, I don't know.
All right.
Are
Enjoy your
worms
dinner,
considered
John.
meat?
I might be back if y'all are if y'all don't misbehave too much and get crazy, but
know.
yeah,
All
have a
right,
good
well,
one.
enjoy your 2 slices of white bread and some hamburger.
And
I
some
will.
pink meat.
I will.
Maybe you can get some mozzarella cheese fries too, John.
Yeah, put some cheese on there
Tuna on it.
and a pickle. You always got to put a pickle in everything.
There's a pickle everywhere.
It makes it better.
Right.
A little bit of dill.
I'm trying to add lettuce. It's lettuce. It's a slice. I mean, you put shit on the. You make a real thick burger and you put a freaking slice of freaking lettuce in there. It goes.
Right.
Man.
Right.
Well, that's why you need the romaine lettuce, because the romaine lettuce has a little hook to it, because it has the vein right through the center.
Dude, you got bone.
Brian.
Holds it in there. Romaine lettuce, man, that's where it's at.
Hey, is romaine
Brian.
2019 though? That's what I want to know.
Baby spinach, that's better than lettuce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're vibrating again.
It's probably what's his name.
Somebody's vibrating.
Dreams. Who else?
Wait. Did you say it's probably what's his name? It's probably Brandon.
No,
Brandon.
Wet Dreams.
Brandon's
Brandon.
vibrating you, Alex. And now it's just what's his
What was
name?
that?
I'm
Wet
gonna let
Dreams.
him know.
Not Brandon. Wet Dreams.
David Singleton. People wonder why you can get 100 nuggets for $5.
Yeah, we should be able to feed. We should be able to feed a lot of homeless with that deal from Burger King.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it gives them all cancer.
Hey, Bumpy, I'm surprised
Okay, what
Brandon's
just
not
happened?
even on here.
Alex, Brandon's calling
We're all
you.
gonna get cancer anyways, you know. You might as well go with a full belly.
Yeah. Yep.
How is the bumpy anal beads doing?
I don't know. I was just looking at Jeremy's bicep there. Looks like he works out a bit.
Yeah, I lift weights and stuff, man.
Plays guitar too. You got to be strong. Play guitar, man.
No, I got back into getting into shape. So I do. I work out.
Yeah.
Like,
you only have to be strong when you're playing with the G string.
right.
Oh, jeez.
I was listening to you guys talk about doing working out and everything. It was very interesting the other day.
Yeah, that was on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We had a 30-minute lecture what Bumpy used to do when he worked out.
Yeah, I got back into it again. I used to lift a lot and was in shape and kind of got out of shape. And my cousin, he's real big into, sports and athletics. He used to he's coached a lot of, teams as far as the strength training and everything. But he kind of inspired me to get back into it, man. I kind of let myself go a little bit. I said, man, I got to get back into shape but it's not easy. Every morning I get up and ride that bike.
As you get older and everything too, it becomes harder and harder.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I worked out, people were always like, dude, you're huge. And I never saw myself as huge because I was always, when I was like younger stuff, I'm like a narrow boned, small framed guy. And but I started working out at a fairly young age and I progressed, went throughout my life, but I always pictured in my head, I'm just a small guy. But I was like, you're big. And I'm like, Yeah,
I can tell you worked out.
But then I stopped working out. I went through a couple phases in life. I stopped working out. Lost a ton of weight rapidly. I went through a divorce. That's why I stopped working out first time. And then I saw pictures of myself, compared to what I was and what I used to look like. I was like, wow, I guess I was actually a pretty big guy.
Yeah.
And so then I started working out again. I gained back all the weight, came really big, and then then I changed my shift. I was on it, same job, but I just changed my shift, and so like working out didn't really work for me, and I hated working out. Absolutely hated it.
Yeah, it gets to
Like
it does. It's kind of hard.
yeah, so I became, like I went through like my couple phases, and so then I basically started becoming just fat because I'm not working out, but I was drinking a lot of beer.
Yeah,
I was maintaining the same weight, but yeah, recently I just started doing some more push-ups and stuff again. I'm gonna do my push-ups and stuff like that, and just try to basically maintain what I have, maybe burn some calories more than what I was, but
right, man, that's cool. It's like it's something you do just if you consistently do it, it's not bad. But if you kind of get out of it, it's kind of hard to get back into it. It really is.
Yeah, it's been over 3 years for me. I stopped, like when I stopped hard.
I can tell you've worked out before though. I mean, you can tell when somebody's worked out before. You still retain some of that.
I mean, if you retain it like that and you haven't worked out for 3 years, you're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's like the main thing too, is it's like doing things kind of natural. When I was younger, I mean, there was so much stuff you can get at GNC.
Right.
And it may not, I mean, it was legal. It may not have been exactly natural because a lot of stuff, it's not FDA approved. And then they find, it gets pulled off the GNC shelf.
Right.
And you don't see it anymore. And then you find out that, they had illegal steroids in it. So yes, there's a possibility that I was using steroids at the first part of my career of working out and stuff like that, bodybuilding.
And you didn't know that, Bumpy? You didn't know?
Oh no, because it's through GNC. It's perfectly legal.
No, it's I don't really take anything or
my second part, and this is where I became like an advocate because people would ask me like, hey, what do you recommend using and stuff like that. And it's like when I said, like, I went up to almost exactly where I was, like at my peak, I was at 245 pounds. That's when I was younger, and I was using all these supplements from GNC. And then when I went and I lost 50 pounds. I think it took me 3 weeks. I went through my divorce, and it took me under stress and everything else, not being able to afford food. It took me 3 weeks. I lost 50 pounds.
Are you serious?
None of my clothes fit me. I went from a 36 waist to like a 31 waist size in pants within 3 weeks.
Wow.
Because I just
weird.
I had no nutrition in me at all, and stress and all that stuff.
Nice, Brian.
But yeah, once I got back into it, because I couldn't afford anything still.
Right.
It was just all natural. I was just eating foods. It was just like, okay, I'm eating bread, carbohydrates and all that stuff. So I was eating lots of like rye bread. So I have like a real love for rye. I love rye. I love rye bread. Chicken, steaks, like just anything natural. I was just eating all the food. I was not using any supplementation. And I started working out again. And I got up to 235 pounds. So I was 10 pounds under what my max weight was. But I mean, I was more cut and everything else. So it's like, do you need to use all the supplements? No, just eat right.
Yeah.
Eat your natural foods, drink your waters, and you'll be good. You don't need to go and spend tons of freaking money on pills and, stuff like that, because you don't need it.
My cousin he's a natural bodybuilder, and he used to have records, and I don't know, he still may have records in Russia. And he used to do, but he was the type that would, like, I would see pictures of him like climbing Mount Everest. He's done Mount Everest. He running with the bulls, just crazy junk. And I'm like, man, I'm not really living my life anymore, And so I try to change everything.
Hey, Jeremy, does your cousin still do all that?
What now?
Does your cousin still do all that?
My cousin, I just saw a picture on Facebook. He was climbing a mountain the other day.
Oh, so he still does it. Okay.
He is a beast, I'm telling you. But that's what he gets off on, like pushing himself to the limits. It's not about anything, like going against anybody or competing against anybody. It's like pushing himself to the limits. He's done like strength coach for Ole Miss, Arkansas. He's been on the strength coach team for a lot of football teams, and he's been all over. Like his son played for the Razorbacks center field.
Well, that's the other thing too. Flacco was talking about like opening up his own brewery and stuff like that. And I mean, a lot of us probably think of like that's probably like high dreams, because it's a lot of money, it's a lot of work, but it's those high dreams and stuff like that that get you someplace in life. And I know that with, like when I was working out and I was more fit and stuff like that, I was happier. I hated working out, but I was happier. I had more ambition. When I stopped everything and just became like a freaking, I'm just gonna drink beer and lug around and do nothing around the house. It's like all my everything just became every day is just like so what, But
yeah, kind of lost your drive.
So I think definitely like taking care of yourself and doing that stuff. I think can definitely I don't know. It's like endorphins or something that happen in your body that kind of give you like a brighter side of life,
Yeah. But I had to like quit drinking for a long time until I could get down to the weight I wanted to be, because I would lose it and I would gain it back. It was like, so I had to kind of give it up for a while.
Just drink vodka.
I don't know. I like vodka, okay, but
I won't drink hard liquor either.
I mean, you won't gain weight when you drink vodka and diet soda. You won't gain weight. I've been doing that for months now. I've not gained weight.
Have you ever tried the Reyka vodka?
What?
Reyka. Have you ever heard of Reyka vodka?
No, I just stick to Sky vodka or Olce Negro or Absolute or something like that. I won't go to like the plastic bottles. I will never go there.
Yeah, the Reyka vodka is really it's high, but it's really good. It's from Iceland. You check that out. That's probably the best.
I'm pretty sure they have it.
Yeah, there's one from Poland. It's really cheap. It's in a plastic bottle, but it's really good. It's a
what is it called?
It's a 100% potato vodka. Comes from Poland.
Okay.
I think
maybe I'll try it. What is it called though?
I don't think he remembers the name of it, but
yeah, I'm not a hard liquor person. I cannot stand hard liquor. I only pick it up when I need it for like I try to use like really cheap vodka, and that's what it was. It was a really cheap vodka. I go for like the bottom shelf shit to fill my airlocks. So when I'm brewing, if anything gets sucked in to the beer, I like to have cheap vodka because it's flavorless, and I'd rather have vodka being sucked into my home brew versus
okay, well, I mean, if you're gonna buy the half gallon or whatever, it's about $8 difference from the good shit and the bottom down shit.
Yeah,
I mean, if you really think about it, $8 for the name brand is better than it's like the bottom shelf stuff. I mean, vodka is not that expensive.
Yeah, I guess if you're getting Heaven Hill or something like that.
I mean, a good bottle of vodka, even on the top shelf, will get you. It's about $30, about a little bit over $30, like 32, 35 around that area.
Now, do you like Tito's vodka? That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm from Austin, of course.
That's my favorite. You're from Austin? Cool, man.
I live in Austin.
I have family that lived in Austin.
Tito's vodka is the shit. It's just that over here they only sell liters. They don't sell the gallon. So I mean, a liter it will last me a night.
Yeah, Tito's is really good cheap vodka. If you're gonna pick up some cheap vodka that's really good, I highly recommend Tito's. Though it is.
Yeah, we get the commercial. We get the commercials here for Tito's vodka. Yeah,
Tito's vodka,
family-owned crab vodka, made in Texas since whatever 1996.
I usually stick with Absolute or Sky. Those are my go-tos.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, I'm gonna sign.
Gumby, are you capturing all this? Are you typing this all in? All right.
Hey Brian, I'm gonna sign off. Brian,
you guys walked in.
The excitement and everything. Alex said he's gonna sign off. I want to see you type that in. Alex is signing off.
Alex, take care, buddy.
I'll talk to you later, my man, Jeremy.
You gonna be on Wild Card Wednesday?
I might be, but probably not. I might come on afterwards.
I think John's going to do it. John's actually going to do it this week. So if anybody wants to be on it, just join in.
Yeah, I know. So I hope you have a wonderful night, Jeremy.
About it. Sure.
Yeah.
Brian, I'll talk to you later. Bumpy, I will
All right,
talk
bye.
to you later.
Well, cheers,
Hey, take
Alex
care.
Forehead.
See you
I
later.
can
Gumby.
barely hear Alex for some reason. I don't know why.
See you later, Gumby. Miss Gumby.
Because Bumpy won't shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
All right, you guys have a wonderful
Bumpy's
night.
like, what? Just joking. JJ.
I'll be right back, guys.
No, he said cheers, Bumpy. So I said, hey, Alex, cheers to your forehead. That's all I could see. But and then I think he was saying something to Gumby. I think he was saying cheers to Gumby.
Mhm.
Hopefully, Gumby gets that all put down in her legal notes
I'll do
there.
the same.
Gumby, if you want to send beer to Alex, the beer master, I'm sure he will accept. Milwaukee's Best, Colt 45, anything like that. Just send it his way so he can drink it.
Freaking John. He says I lied. I'm at the drive-thru at Steak and Shake about to eat some serious shit.
That's some serious shit, man.
Steak and Shake. No.
I'm about to go get some nachos or tortillas and salsa, anyways.
Not mine. It's not yours. Whose is it?
Yeah, is your dog getting colder there, Thrash? Because he's like
cold.
about covered up.
He shakes a lot. He's got a lot of neurological problems. So
you don't know if he's really cold?
no, but it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Well, I had my dog. Okay, so one of my I have a couple dogs, and sometimes both of them sleep in the bed, but usually it's Telly who's the pit bull, and he's older. He's 7 years old, and this past week he managed to get himself under the covers. So, like, I wake up in the middle of the night and he's like twitching and like panting really heavy, and I'm like, what the heck? And all I have is his tail sticking up in my head, and he's completely under the covers. So I had to like kick the covers off my legs so I could expose his head so he could breathe. And yeah, he just laid on there like twitching and like panting really heavily. And it's like, dude, you're overheating yourself.
Yeah,
Why
he
the hell are you
overheated
under there?
himself getting underneath the covers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Rocky's got to the point where he we actually get hemp medication for him, and he's really fine when he takes it, but we're kind of out, so he just, I think he's getting older, so
Yeah.
you never know what's going on.
No, we got so Telly, who I have like all my porters named after, is Telly. So they're all Telly porters, different variants. So he's my pit bull, and he's 7 years old now. Which about a half life usually for a pit bull. They usually live to be about 12 to 14, and he slipped on some ice, so he's been kind of gimping around, but it's been going on for like a month and a half now. So the wife's looked up like pit bulls and stuff, and they're kind of known for having arthritis. So now at this point, because he's still doing tripoding, he's not whimpering, he's not like stating that he's in any pain, but it's starting to look like he might actually have some arthritis built up in his joint. So we're gonna have to get him into the vet at some point here to just check out that leg and see what's going on, because he's not healing. I figured, give him 3 weeks or so and he might be fine, but.
Oh, that's another thing about an animal. Sometimes they don't show signs of that they're in pain.
Yeah, they kind of do the wolf pack thing. They don't want to be left out, so they can't show a sign of weakness because they think they might be left behind. So.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, this guy's always there for me, and he's my bed partner. Where we go to bed. He's next to my head, and then we'll get him underneath the covers. He'll get overheated too, like you were talking about, where I'll have to kick the covers off of him because he gets too hot, but he doesn't want to move,
Mhm.
Yep. You gotta love your babies, man.
Yep.
Yeah, they interrupt the sleep definitely when they're in bed with you, but
Mhm.
but it's so hard. Like, yeah, sometimes they just not. Sometimes they'll be out, and like especially if like I go to bed and like if the wife's working late, they don't want to. They don't want to go in the bedroom. They might like be in there, and then like I'll lay down, and they hear a noise, and they want to get up.
Yeah, and they jump out of bed and start barking and crap. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I'm like, I'm usually if I'm alone because the dogs will be out in the living room or something. But
Right.
yep. I think right now both of them are in with my wife. They seem to really love my wife.
Jesse, you should have been her dog. Come on, man.
Yeah. I help her look enough, right?
Yep. When my wife is gone, they're with me 24/7. But as soon as she gets home, it's like, okay, the whole clan's together. It's time to play. So now it's go chase the crap throughout the house. So, and then when it's time for bed, usually Rocky here, he'll be upstairs with me when I go to bed early because I got to get up early. And then Mandy's mama's girl, so she's the one that looks like Toto Gumby.
Okay, the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen your other dog.
Yeah, she's actually Mama's upstairs and she's over here because I think she knows something's up with Rocky. So
Oh no.
yeah. You know how pack animals are. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
but Rocky's getting up there in age. He's got a lot of life left in him, but
Did you think he was 10 years old?
yeah. Well, they think they can live forever because they don't know what death is,
No, I got you.
So they're going to do everything they can to be happy. I mean, I've had him covered here for a while. He's still shivering. I think he's got some neurological things going on with him. So
yeah,
we'll have him be looked at again, but I'm pretty sure they'll put him back on the hemp. But it really helps him. It calms him, and it calms his nerves. So, yeah.
Thrash. Well, while I have you here, just in case Telly has some arthritic type issues, do you know anything that's safe to give to dogs to like ease arthritis type problem?
Pain or what?
Yeah, like the pain or whatnot. So he'll actually use his other hind leg.
Children's like Advil. If you can get it in the pill, and you can put it in like a treat, give it like half a dose of what you would give an infant.
Okay.
And see how they do.
And that's safe for dogs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, look it up online too. I mean, do your research, but do your research, and call your vet too. They'll tell you.
Yeah.
They'll try and tell you something.
Our local vet kind of sucks.
We
were used to live. The vet was awesome. Telly loved going there. He was like super excited. The vet we have now, it's just like as soon as he goes in there, because he's a pit bull, they automatically muzzle him, and they treat him.
Yeah,
like
well, they have that law here in Aurora, not in Denver, but they have it here in Aurora. We're a suburb of Denver, but we're as large. Any pit type breed, they really frown on because they do have that reputation, with the bullshit.
Back when I was growing up, you used to hear it about Rottweilers. It was Rottweilers, and then later on, it was pit bulls.
Same here. It's the pitties and anything that's like the aggressive bulldog type and the Rotties. I mean, same thing here.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all on how they're raised, you know.
Yeah, no, Telly has been the most friendliest. Like, he's been the best dog I've ever owned in my life. So, yeah, it just sucks. You know, like I said, like the first place we had him going, they loved him. They were like, oh,
Yeah.
he has a heart shape. He actually has a heart shape on him on his side.
Wow.
And he's a white and blue pit bull. He's got a big heart on his side.
Oh, cool.
He showed him last week, if I remember right. He was there last week.
Yeah, he's just super, super friendly. And like the first place he was going when he was young, because we were bringing him there when he was a puppy, and he grew up there. They loved him every time they saw him. You know, they treated him with like real respect and everything. And he never nipped anybody or growled at anybody. Bring him to the new place, and he's like, you know, muzzle him. He's a pit bull, and he starts like snarling and he's all wild. It's like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, he's never been like this with anybody else, you know.
It's sad. I mean, it's really sad. Like, oh yeah, muzzle me because I'm, you know, who I am. You know.
Yeah.
You know, it's all stigmatism. Hey, Jeremy, I have a question.
Yeah.
What is this Wednesday thing that you're doing?
Usually Ron does. You know Ronald?
Yeah. Yep. From Louisiana. Yeah.
Ron Ferret.
Yeah, that's how actually how I got into this. I was looking up a lot of Arkansas has a company called Lost 40, and they make a lot of beers. And I don't know how he got a hold of them. I guess somebody sent it to him. But I was looking up the reviews, and basically he was the only one that had any reviews on these beers. So I started watching his channel, and that's how I ended up talking to him. That's how I got kind of into this. I was like, man, what does it take to, you know, join you on one of these Wild Card Wednesdays? And so
Wild Card Wednesdays, it's any beer that you guys review.
Yeah, and actually Jay or Ronald, we'd call him Jay also.
Yeah,
but he doesn't. He during this time of the year he goes to a lot of baseball games, so he's not going to be around.
Right.
And basically, at that time, like Eric has been doing a lot of the videos, but he's get band practice now. So John is actually stepping up to the plate, and I commend him. He's going to do the Wild Card Wednesday, and it's going to be fun, man. You need to join in, dude. It's going to be fun.
So is it off of John's channel, or is it?
Yeah, this one will be off John's channel tomorrow.
Okay, cool. All right.
All you got to have is any kind of beer that
any kind. Okay.
Any kind of beer that you want to review, anybody can join it. I'm sure John wouldn't care.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What time's it at?
They usually do it 6:30 Central. I don't know what time you're on.
So I'm Mountain, so I'm one behind.
Aren't you in Colorado?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Could you
cool,
like
man.
write something in the Hangout thing when he's on? Then that would be easier. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, you mean see if he'll paste it in the other one too?
Or you can.
Either or just write that he's
in the
on.
Google Hangout or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's easy to go to everyone, so like everyone will know it, you know?
Yeah, I had Stout Sunday. John started Stout Sunday. Have you ever been on? I know you watched it, but have you been on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it this Sunday.
Hey man, it's growing. He's had like 8 people.
Yeah, we'll do it. I went and picked one up from Avery, vanilla stout.
Oh, cool! I haven't tried that one.
Are you okay? I'm gonna show him a beer. Can I put you down?
But John's channel kind of took. I mean, John started his Stout Sunday, and it kind of took off. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
The one that's like at 10 in the morning, right?
Yeah, you know what I did though? One time, I had like I think my beer was like 9 point something, and I had a whole 6-pack, and I drank like 4 of them in a row. So by
Not
the end
even
of it,
knowing they're paying attention, yeah.
yeah, by the end of it, I was pretty loose and talking some crazy shit, man.
What's the best times on some of those? What percentage of alcohol you guys talking about?
Yeah, 9%. I was drinking
a lot.
What's down it was.
Okay.
Does it have like a real strong bitter taste, or is it just like a hoppy?
No, it depends on. I like the cream stouts the best because it's got a lot of the sweetness to it. It's kind of got a coffee flavor with the, the chocolate and the. I don't know. I like the cream stouts the most.
So I like more of a hoppy than bitter. Wow.
Whoa.
Ooh, that looks good.
This is a 10.3%.
Oh, drink 5 of them.
Yeah, 5 of them, you'll be okay.
I know with the green screen, it kind of throws it off.
No, you don't need but one of those shit.
Oh no, this is $15, man.
Yeah,
$15. Yeah.
Yep.
I swear I drank I think I drank like 4 of them in a viewing. I was like, they told me, said, you really don't have to drink them that quick. And I'm like, well.
You didn't even notice, or paid attention, I guess.
The thing is, I think they were trying to tell me something that I was acting up a little bit. So.
Yeah, that's nice of you putting it. You need to slow down, nice way.
Yeah, because I'm one of the type that'll just keep drinking nonstop.
Well, sometimes you get excited, when you get around certain people and you just get excited, you get social and
exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of it, you just don't think about it, and then I'm empty, so you just open another one. It's just like.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is,
that's why I kind of like to take breaks because I know some people will be like, "Oh yeah, you were just drinking this," and I'm like, "Yeah," but I took like a 3-4 hour break.
Yeah. And then you get the people that call you out on it too. Like people actually call you out on it too. Like if you take a long time, like what? Mind your own business, dude.
But the bad thing about me on Sunday, see, I don't eat before like 12. I don't eat breakfast at all ever.
Right.
So I've drank 4 of these. There was 9% on an empty stomach.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, you only do that once, so I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't do that every Sunday.
Yeah, but the thing was, I was like,
sure he does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well.
And the thing was, we had like an after deal where we was all talking, off there. And I said, man, I ain't got no more beer. So I went in there and made me a margarita.
Oh, no.
Tequila in there. I said, it ain't strong enough. And you talking about, I almost got sick because I didn't have nothing to eat the whole day.
Well, make sure you have plenty of beer and munchies then. Make sure you have some beer nuts or something.
Yeah. But the Sunday, I've learned to just drink that one beer and just call it quits on that till later on. So
I don't know where Drunken One's at, David.
That's where I was going. I was looking for Drunken One.
Yeah, he's missing out, man.
No, Echo is the one missing out.
Maybe Echo's on now.
He did say something about that he works during the week, so like he goes to bed early. So
he works all week. He has his own company.
Yeah, he's got his own business.
He did say that. He says he tries to go to bed by 10 on Monday through Friday. So Saturday and Sunday he's like goes
AM or PM.
I think we're gonna next time we see him we should call him the sober one.
The sober one.
I saw him sober on St. Patrick's Day right when we started. He's completely different.
Yeah,
yes.
That's the first time I've ever seen him sober, so I couldn't really, say anything. I was like, damn, he's actually till about 6 beers in, one of those strong ones, then it's like different.
Yep.
But not bad different, it's just different.
Now when I haven't seen him sober, so does he win any arguments with Echo, or is it still Echo winning?
Usually, he won't bring in Echo until about 6 or 7 drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Echo won't be in the picture. Like he'll just be talking and and then conversing with everyone. Then he won't need music like to hide himself, I guess.
Actually, when he's sober, or we can't really even call it sober. But when he's when he hasn't had enough alcohol, he mutes himself a lot.
Really?
He'll self-mute himself. He'll be like, "All right, well, I'm just gonna mute myself so I don't interrupt anybody."
I've heard him say, "It's not about me. It's not about me." A bunch of
but
times.
it's good. I mean, regardless, on both personalities, he's good. It's just different.
He's a great guy, man. He's really good. I like him a lot.
I can't say anything bad about him at all, actually.
No.
I did have to take the video down because I had like 8 freaking copyrights on it.
Only eight. Only eight.
Only 8.
I think Flacco said he got 6 one time.
Really? Where's Flacco at?
He said he had to go do stuff with his
Yeah,
family.
when
He's like, leave me
Flacco
alone. I'm the family man.
When Flacco says he's got to go do something else, he's not coming back.
No, probably not. Hey, but I mean, he does manage to do the whole thing behind him and everything else. Like, he does a good job.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right.
Making sure the dog's okay, the children are okay, and and drinking at the same time. I mean, that's really hard multitasking right there.
Yep.
I was going to tell him I was drinking a michelada here. So
Oh,
There you go.
Kids are okay.
in his honor.
being a
you know?
cat. I don't
Mom
know.
and Dad are okay. How's that sound with Thrash?
Yep.
Actually, he
So
hasn't been in
here
the
in
chat for a
about
very long time.
5-10 minutes, I gotta stop this because I'm an early bird.
I got to get up early and work out. So yeah, I understand you.
Yep. I'm an early guy. I'm in the office at 5:30 in the morning.
I know.
Mountain Time.
Yeah.
Is Bumpy gonna do a live stream now?
Who?
10:35 here. I got no work tomorrow. I got a brew tomorrow.
Oh,
First
that's
time in a couple
no
months.
excuse.
I don't know if I remember how to brew. You gotta like heat up water and add shit to it.
Right.
And just sit there and stare at it. And
I think you gotta get it at the right temperature there, bro.
was
Wait,
it
do you have to
52
drink-
or
do you
was it
have to drink beer?
152?
Instead of 2
is there
degrees,
drinking
it's gotta
beer?
be 3.5.
All right.
Oh, Gumby dropped.
I'm gonna do my best.
Love you, Gumby.
Gumby left us.
So,
Yeah, I start my
Jesse,
brew
you want to
today
start
early.
one, or
You want to start a hangout, or
What?
they're asking, are you going to start a hangout?
you gonna start one?
10:36. Yeah, I mean, I could probably go for a couple hours. I think.
No, that'll be
Couple,
about
5, 6.
Well, are you going to send it through the email through the Hangouts, or are you going to do like on the chat?
If I start it,
Okay.
if I start it, I'd have to. I think I'll go onto my YouTube. I'll start a whole new feed, and then I'll have to do it through the Hangouts because I'm not going to send it just through the.
Do it through the Hangouts. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, like I have to send it through like each individual email.
Cool.
Well, if you do it that one, everyone's already in the Hangout, so it's like, wow, I am drunk. I just figured that one out.
Well, this would be it would be a different Hangout, so it wouldn't be everybody that's involved in this Hangout.
No, all the people on your channel would see it too. So, So you're gonna do the Sunday. How early are you gonna do the Sunday one, Thrash?
Huh? Sunday.
How early are you gonna do it?
Sunday. What are you talking about?
You said that you're gonna do like a beer on Sunday.
Oh,
Did you
the
say-
stout. No, I'm gonna join John's.
Oh,
Stout
you're
Sunday.
joining. Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
I
if you-
misunderstood the conversation. Sorry about that.
That'd
Not
be
a
cool
problem.
to join, man. That would be really cool.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun.
Anybody that wants to join, that'd be really cool. Just have a stout on hand and don't drink
Yes,
4
sir.
of them in a row.
No, you have to
They're in the
drink 6
review.
now. You gotta one up yourself from the last one, dude.
You know, while they're talking, I'm sitting there pouring another one.
Exactly.
I've got.
Oh, it smells
if
like
I ever join
cloves
one of
and
those, it's going to be when I'm on
farts.
vacation because I work weekends.
Yeah.
So I'll be on vacation, and I will pick up the perfect stout to have during a stout Sunday.
You need to join. That'd be cool, man. Really
What about
would.
like a hazelnut? What about a hazelnut one? Has there such
Oh,
thing?
no. I got one that is mentioned in multiple brew books. It
That's
is
cool.
mentioned by Michael Jackson, the brew.
You know how it
he
ended
did
him,
so many
right?
things. It was like this is a great stout. You broke it all down. Not Michael Jackson, the pop singer. There's Michael Jackson who did like brew tastings and
The cool
videos.
bot, yeah.
Anyway, wet.
I need to go too. Whenever you leave, I'm heading out, man.
All right, guys. Keep rocking. Keep doing what you're doing.
Bye. All right, we'll wait for your invite. All right,
Hey,
bye.
good seeing you guys again, man. Y'all take care. Thanks for letting me hang out, man.
You got it. Thanks, Jeremy.
All right,
Thanks for
well,
joining.
cheers, Jeremy. Cheers, Thrash. I guess I'll start up a Google thing, and we'll see who joins.
You'll figure it out.
I'll
He's
figure it
done
out.
it before. He can do it.
Cheers, guys.
All right. Cheers.